see you.
Really?
Everybody's so excited. Sky's back.
Wow.
I did not miss your face, AJ.
Yeah.
No, I really did. Look at him. He's cute.
So sad. Break my
I
heart.
was talking about him yesterday.
She's like Trump to Carly Fiorina. Look at her face.
Look at the. You want this face?
How
As
face you think you
president?
could be the president?
This face right here.
Look at that mug.
You don't want that face.
Next
Sorry.
day.
Yeah.
I think she's a beautiful woman.
Yeah, I do. I love you, AJ.
Yeah, I love you too.
Carly's got her angles anyway. You know what I mean?
Her angles?
Yeah.
Yeah, cankles.
Oh, cankles.
Angles. Some pictures she looks good, you know, and some others you go.
Sharp woman.
Oh, look at that face.
She looks like a wealthy woman.
Yes.
That's attractive.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Joe Padula Show. So we're Talk Radio meets live music. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Scott.
Nice to be back. There's a lot of beard since I've been gone in here.
Yeah, Ernesto, look at you with your. Look at you. You look
It's
like
Owens too.
you look like a bum.
I'm totally okay with that.
Yeah.
It's good. He said he's gonna let me shave my name in the side of his face.
No, I wouldn't.
Like,
Yeah,
do you
it's
trim it
really
at
good.
all? Do you?
No,
You
I mean,
just let it grow.
It's not long enough to just trim.
No. Like, do you cut it somewhere at the cheekbones, or are you just saying screw it?
No,
Yeah.
screw it for
Just-
now.
Yeah.
The
Mark-
hair's growing out.
Mark
Nice.
Owens, look at you too with your
No,
Yeah.
Grizzly Adams Jr. over
Yeah.
there.
General, I don't care.
Grizzly Adams
Yeah.
starter kit he's
Yeah.
got going on there.
It's quite a shadow.
Being lazy.
Yeah, but does your girlfriend allow that? Does Paige say okay?
hmm
Yeah, mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Sky, you missed
Aw.
it. Mark Owens had a black eye all last week.
Oh my
Yeah,
God!
China.
Did she beat you?
Yep,
Does she hit you?
she hit him.
Show me on the doll.
Show me on the ball.
Here.
Okay.
What's up, Bay? The only normal one in here. How are you, sir? Hey, yeah, you got your beard too.
He's always had his though.
I've
He's
been
the
having mine
yeah.
off
How come
and
I've
on.
never noticed it? Oh, wait.
he's the OG beard.
Yeah,
Your beard looks good though.
you got
Yeah.
that.
No, your beard looks good on
Are
you.
you saying that because he's black?
Sky!
Is that why you can't see
No.
his beard? Because it's
No.
dark as night.
No.
He's very
Wow,
handsome.
dark as night.
He is handsome.
I like your jersey, Bay. You wore a New York Giants jersey. I don't know you were such a fan. I thought all Cowboys fans hate the Giants, so why wearing the
Oh.
Giants jersey?
Because it's not my jersey.
He lost.
Then why are you wearing
He
it?
lost a bet.
Because, why not?
Because you're a Cowboys fan.
And I support the NFL.
Okay.
You know
Okay.
what I'm saying?
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah.
Speaking of NFL, Super Bowl this past weekend.
We.
All right. I mean, it was all right.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was
It
okay.
was disappointing.
I wouldn't say disappointing. Well,
Worst Super Bowl
Fumble.
ever.
Unless you're the Carolina
interception,
Panthers, it
Strip.
was
Fumble.
disappointing.
Interception. Strip. Fumble. Interception. Strip.
Mark, how about that?
I didn't know you knew anything about sports, Ernesto.
I
watched the whole game.
I watched the
But
game.
He knows what a fumble is and an interception.
Look at that.
Fumble.
Was aware there was multiple.
Yeah, he relates it all to his dating life. Speak of the devil.
Oh.
Come on, can we bring it up?
Come
Can
on.
we
Yeah.
please, let's bring it up.
With Ernesto.
A little bit.
Okay, a little bit. Okay,
Yeah.
so Ernesto, recently found a
That's
companion. Okay, and,
Wow.
And,
He's
Companion.com.
probably listening right now.
no, we'll give her a shout out because she seemed like very cool people when I got a chance to see her, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, for about a week, you guys are hanging out. Why stop hanging out?
No, I mean, we're still hanging out.
Okay.
Yeah.
You just
Yeah.
not Facebook official or anything like
No,
that?
nor will it be.
No,
No.
that doesn't happen anymore. I don't think.
Was it the beard? You don't like the beard?
No, I think she likes the
Yeah,
beard.
she must like the beard.
He-Man, come here. Know that?
Let's get her in the studio.
Yeah, let's do that, man.
Yeah. Newlywed game.
I would
There
love
you go.
to,
Newlywed
gosh.
game.
Tomorrow's
You're
the
taking it way
newlywed
too
game.
far.
Who is?
Tomorrow's the newlywed game.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
excellent. Stop kicking me, Sky.
I'm
I
sorry.
know you're so excited. to
Pull
be
your
back.
chair away from mine.
I'm in my
Jesus.
spot as normal.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, your feet are in my zone.
I was over there at the O'Connors
Mhm.
Super Bowl. Like the amount of giveaways that Greg was doing out. I mean, so many. He was giving away about 50 Steins. These Steins are no joke. You know.
Did you save me one?
No.
I love Steins.
I didn't get one either. They were like the hottest item. Plus, he gave away these cornhole boards.
Mhm.
This game is so popular.
It is.
Especially down here.
Everybody, and it had the Tennessee logo on top of it.
Tennessee? Oh, that's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
Did he had the beer signs too, right? Like the neons?
Beer signs
Ah.
given away. Yep. He also gave away a guitar, a nylon string guitar. Is that accurate?
Nice.
Yeah.
Nylon string.
I don't know what that means.
Do they glow in the dark?
That'd be cool.
Yeah,
That
some
would be
do.
Great.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I also went to the John Mullins EP release party.
Fantastic.
Oh my God.
He's so hot.
Yeah, this kid's got to make it. It was down in Franklin, right up Puckets.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Puckett.
Parker.
And, yeah, I love that scene. We need that kind of scene here in Clarksville, where you can have an artist showcase their music, and not have to worry about people playing beer pong in the background.
We do. We were getting
I
the.
feel like we
the
might have a
incentive.
venue soon.
Yes,
Yeah.
we might. Wicked Good is making a move.
Yes.
And they're
So
moving to a place with
Expanding.
a room with a stage and seating.
And we've always had really, really good talent in there,
Always.
but it's standing room only. You
This
know?
John, you got that John Mullins up? Yeah, the album's called 20 something. Okay, go to John Mullins official on Facebook. Go to johnmullins.com. You can get it. Yeah, I like this. Listen to this. And Brittany Blair, your arch nemesis, was singing backup vocals for
Jeez.
him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you see the cross in my eyebrows right now.
And Jim Hewish was playing cajon. It was a great show.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's a great show.
I love the name of that instrument.
The cajon. Espanol for ball, right?
Well, close. No, cajon is
Cajones.
a box, but
Yes, sir.
you change one letter and it's.
Can you put on? I think it's track 5 or is it 6? Pretty Lady.
Mhm.
Which one's that? I like this one. Listen to this. Yeah, turn this up.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah. He did this in the studio here, and I
Yeah.
was blown away. But man, Dan, you get this album. It's called 20 something. This is about his first date with his wife, actually.
Yeah, this is a cute one.
Yeah.
You played this one on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His wife was actually in the crowd too, and you could tell
She's crying.
certain lyrics. He like stares at her.
Aw.
Yeah, well, all creepy. You know, it was
It
very
is a little
interesting.
creepy.
But,
Like the "I'm watching you all the time" lyric.
John Mullins. But yeah, Wicked Good moving. By the end of this month, they'll be over there at where Jerry's used to be.
You know what? I'm excited about this.
Me
I
too.
drove by it
Me too.
and I saw that bar sitting there, and I'm like, you know what? This is a great spot, and this needs to be the next road that
Yes.
that Montgomery
Yes.
County and
Mhm.
Clarksville
The
as a
expansion.
city really works
Uh-huh.
on and refinishes.
So he's a pioneer.
There's a bar, and it sits 20
It's-
plus at the bar
It's
alone.
been there forever. It's a nice building.
Full-size restaurant with table and seating and a
Mhm.
parking lot. As we all know, the problem at Wicked Good Sandwich,
Mhm.
that parking sucks over there.
Well, it's just tiny.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
tiny, and 5 cars, and that's it. But
But-
now everyone can enjoy the food.
I want to see him make this move and open up that space and really see Clarksville support them still,
I think
even though they're not across
I think
from
people are going to
college.
follow the
Yeah.
food. I think
Yeah.
they're going to follow the food over there.
I think the delivery sales will be fine, and I really do believe that people will enjoy the parking.
Mm-hmm.
No doubt
It's
about
like
it.
a premium around here. Mm.
Let's see. Is intern Anna with us today?
I didn't see her yet.
Yeah. She might be here after 4. I gotta ask her a question. I don't know if she has a boyfriend or something, or her boyfriend's friend, okay? Somebody was casing me at Section 125. on
Casing
Saturday.
you?
Yeah.
What does that mean? Stalking?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Sure was the guy?
Yeah, a
Guy?
buddy of mine, he was outside of Section 125 and he's
Mhm.
having a cigarette. And he was having a cigarette with some other guy out there. And he was like, "So what are you doing down here tonight?" And he goes, "Oh, my girl is working for, my friend's girl is working with or for Joe Padula on the Joe Padula show. And I hear that he's a player." So I'm here to check him out and get some dibs on him.
Dibs.
I mean, that's not a
Whatever.
false statement, but at the same
Yeah,
time, she's
yeah.
like, she's 18, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
Take it do what you want.
Yeah, but how old was
We
this
have
guy?
morals.
So I don't
We
even
have
know if
moral
it was Anna.
standards.
Wait,
You know what I mean?
How
All
old
I-
was the guy?
the guy that told me the story?
Yes.
The guy that told me the
The guy
story
that's
is
like, yo,
in
my
his,
friend
in
and my
his
girl.
40s.
Ooh,
yeah,
that
he's
sounds
a
kinda
business
creepy,
owner
yeah.
around
Well,
here.
then this is
Yes.
a serious concern of theirs.
I'm
This is
telling
not
you.
like a 19-year-old boy checking out
Yeah.
one of his 19-year-old girls, boss.
So
It's different.
I don't know, man.
Oh, that's creepy.
Don't be casing me. But yeah, he goes, and my friend, the business owner, he goes, "Listen, if you got a problem with Joe Padula, you have to go through me first." Yeah. I
Yeah.
was like, "Yeah,
Yeah, then he said, "You see my wife over there? She'll kick your butt."
yeah, that's right." Speaking of butts, there, Chief, I got some stories here to go over. If you got a bigger butt, study says that you're healthier.
Ernesto.
Only for women, Ernesto.
Oh, okay.
Aw.
So, Sky, you're in the clear.
Oh, good. I'm healthy.
Yeah, you're healthy.
Oh, good to
No,
know.
yours is
I'm
form-fitting to your,
I'm
to
medium
your
healthy.
frame. Yeah.
Medium healthy?
Okay, moderately healthy.
Got some other things to go over here today. I mean, we got the Debate's coming up tonight. All right. I'm sorry, the primaries tonight.
Yep.
All right, New Hampshire.
In Hampshire.
All right, coming up.
Bernie, he's really ahead.
Yeah, Bernie's gonna. Well, we'll get into it. But Bernie's gonna win that, and so is Trump. But depends on how much of their margin that they win by. It's the real calculation.
I love seeing was it Ben Carson screwing up the entrance.
No, he's so I don't know. He's so out of it.
He's weird.
Yeah.
He's kind of weird.
He's done.
And Marco Rubio had a stuttering problem with his phrases on.
Oh, yeah.
Can't repeat the same.
Obama knows what he's doing.
Know what he's
Aren't
doing.
most, I mean, like neurosurgeons like that though, where they're so smart, but they, don't have like a hard time walking and chewing gum.
Maybe not
Socially
so
awkward?
conversation. Yeah, a little socially awkward.
Socially awkward. But play the number 4. Play number 4. What is it called?
She was.
Yes. Yeah, I like this one. That is a good one. Again, John Mullins. Great time I had. I met his family and everything too.
Mm-hmm.
And then we went to IHOP afterwards.
Ooh, get some of them pancakes.
IHOP.
Oh, how classy.
It's like the only one that ordered egg whites ever at IHOP.
They go,
Yeah.
excuse me?
What?
Yeah, they're like egg whites. That's on the menu. I go, yes, sir.
Can you point that out?
Also, yeah, I want to get into the 1,000 Miles is doing a date auction coming up here soon.
Oh.
Courting for a Cause. So yeah, we're going to promote that.
So Seth is selling himself?
Yeah. There's a bunch of people.
Is he married?
Jill Brooks is going to be one of the
Seth,
people.
do you just sell yourself? Can you do that?
Well, he's not doing it. He's just putting it together.
Oh,
Right,
okay. I'll buy Jill Brooks.
I'll be the last one to the auction off for the dudes.
Well, I'm buying Jill Brooks. I'm sorry.
I'm already buying Jill
You got a
Brooks.
bidding war.
You can't buy Jill Brooks
I'll-
because you're being auctioned.
I'm buying Jill Brooks. That
no,
doesn't.
you
There's
can't
no
buy Jill
stipulation.
Brooks. I already called it.
Bay, would you please be in the auction?
Claim.
Country Boy's in it. Country Boy. Yeah, that does our
My
first
friend,
show.
the hiccup.
Yeah. So yeah,
Come on,
Bay,
Bay,
why
you
don't
can
be
do
in
it. Come on, Bay.
God, thank you.
No, I don't think about it. Let's do it, man.
It's for charity, babe.
Mark
Yeah.
brought up a good idea
It's
too
for
yesterday.
the kids.
I got a text message from Mark.
Sell
Mark,
yourself.
was it a drunk text message again? I love your drunk messages.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, well, Mark
No.
goes, hey Joe, what do you think about taking phone calls from people going through relationship problems and having Bay answer it? Like those other crap shows out there?
That's great.
Like, Bay, it's you, man. I think we're going to start that. And I asked Bay, and he said, yeah, let's go for it. So I think we're going to start that.
Yeah.
Funny.
The
That's
Love
great.
Doctor, Bay over here. We got to come up with a good name, you know?
Dr. Fraser
I
Bay.
like the love doctor.
I know, but it's been used so many times. You know?
Yeah.
We got
Okay.
to come up with something different. Oh, you smell good, Scott.
Thank you.
I haven't smelled the Amarige. I'm sorry,
The
Mademoiselle. Haven't
Mhm.
smelled the Mademoiselle in the studio for a
There's
week.
that. I can smell your player from here.
Oh my God, I'm a player.
That's his cologne.
Your Amarish. I mean,
Uh,
your Mademoiselle. I mean, yes.
see that
Wait,
good?
Yes.
You're not going to take off the first week of every month, are you?
What are you talking about? How would I do that?
I don't know.
Yeah,
You
if
started
I
that
was,
trend already.
If I was a marinaire.
You already started that trend. Just
Yeah, if I was
you're
a
not
millionaire.
going to do it again.
I went snowboarding.
I know you went with January, February. I need to know if you're going to take off the first week of March.
Are you being smart with me right now?
I'm being
I
intelligent
got
with you
sick
right
the
now.
time before that. Don't be weird.
Just seems to be a trend.
Yeah, that's right. She had that wood problem,
Oh,
huh?
twice is a trend.
Yes. Sky, locally, what do you got for us today?
Well, we've got that early voting that you mentioned that starts on Wednesday for the Tennessee presidential preference primary in Montgomery County. We've also got the judge candidates here that vow not to create a gauntlet for people to walk through for the 5 circuit court judges. We've got Clarksville's warming shelters are to open this week. We've got some cold temperatures coming through. We've also got 19 cited for cockfighting in Kentucky.
That's right.
Dangerous
You got to be
cockfighting.
bored,
Cockfighting's
man.
illegal.
And let me tell you, a lot of people from Middle Tennessee were busted.
Not cool. Also, we've got a long-time
Where are we?
Nashville landmark that's taken a dive. The sale of the Nashville Deja Vu site, they say, is going to open up Nashville's front door.
Yeah, they're selling Deja Vu.
Ah.
So much for Little Sassy Cassie and Mama
Maybe
June.
it comes
Yeah,
with. Maybe
it's
it
all
comes
gone
with one.
downhill. It's gone downhill.
Did you see the video of Little Sassy Cassie
No, no.
twerking on
Oh,
Mama
God,
June's
yeah.
face?
Do you have
So
that?
gross.
Yeah.
You do?
Go to the Joe Padula Show Facebook
Oh
page.
my
scroll
God,
down.
no.
She's like climbing all over.
Oh, it's like spiders, like
Yeah,
arachnophobia.
it looked like a pet.
Is it like aliens?
It
Like a
looked
capuchin monkey just kind of
Yeah,
crawling
sit
around
right
on
there.
somebody.
Very excited
That's,
pet.
that's really gross.
And she stuck her like toe
Wasn't-
in her nose.
Oh, yeah.
Ugh.
Ew.
Were you the one that posted the video of the midget stripper running off the stage and tackling the guy? And he just moves at the last second.
Oh
and
yeah.
eats it.
Olay. Right, yeah, yeah.
Would you like a dance?
Oh, that's great.
We got some great guests coming out here today. Live music is going to be provided by Courtney Dickinson.
Oh.
Yeah, I love
So
her music.
good.
Yeah.
So good. She's got a new song she's going to be releasing
Mhm.
here on the show prior to its radio release next week.
Wow,
that.
a debut right
a
here.
little debut.
The sneak peek.
A sneak peek.
Cool.
Plus, she's a cutie. That's always helpful, and she's very
Yeah.
personable.
Easy
Very
player.
helpful.
Oh, that's
easy.
right. Easy player.
That's
That's right.
very helpful.
Gonna follow him and see what he's like. Whatever.
You got chicken every 2 hours for us, okay? Yeah.
Whatever, kid. Let
Yeah.
me tell you something.
Kid.
But you said he was 40.
No. My
Oh.
friend was 40.
Oh.
My friend who informed me.
Okay, but the guy that was actually asking is the girl's boyfriend.
I don't know. The girl's boyfriend's friend or something. I don't know.
This is why I don't get involved in
So
hearsay.
I want to ask her if she gets into it.
There are too many degrees of separation.
Also, Ted Crozier coming on the show today. He's running for judge, Circuit Court Part 3.
All right.
So last week we had Jill Ayers on running for judge, Part 4.
Very cool.
And now we got Ted Crozier running for judge, Circuit Court Part 3. We'll tell his story,
Excellent.
where he comes from, where he wants to go, the whole bit. Drone Chris is going to be stopping by today.
Yeah.
We didn't get a chance to talk about the new regulations and how it affects the common
Right.
drone user.
Yeah.
So today we'll get that done. God, he's so good. Huh? John Mullins?
It's incredibly good.
Like-
It's just so radio ready.
Yeah. Here, listen to this. Like, it's better than John Mayer, you know what I mean? In my opinion.
Whoa, watch it, cowboy.
No, it's my opinion.
Yeah, well,
It's a similar sound, but
Yeah.
it
He
is a
sounds a
similar
little bit
sound.
better.
It's a newer sound.
Yes. All right, we're
So
going to take
professional.
a quick break here, but when we get back, some local stories.
We've got the Department of Education that scraps its online test following some massive computer glitches.
You're so stupid.
Me?
So stupid. No.
Yo!
Well, that's
Yo!
debatable. But, no, we got
I'm kicking you.
Tennessee. I mean, what are you doing? And what are you not in school for today? What are you not doing in school
Yeah,
today?
the roads are clear.
It did snow a lot this morning.
Yeah, it snowed a lot this morning with no accumulation.
Well, they didn't know that. They're not psychic.
No, but they're
Got to keep the babies safe, Joe.
scaredy cats. I'm gonna say that.
Yep.
All right. Plus, also your box office results from the weekend. We'll go over that. Okay, another successful week for myself. And yes, there's a woman who shares a picture of a McDonald's Happy Meal from 6 years ago that was just sitting.
Huh?
It's kind of disgusting. Yep, there was a Happy Meal, McNuggets. I was gonna say
This is
something.
an experiment. She just left it out.
And she found it, and guess what?
Ugh.
It looked the same. Would you put something in your body that would look the same after
And
just
doesn't-
sitting out in the open for 6 years?
Doesn't
Yeah.
decompose for 6
Did
years.
not decompose. Did it smell? She
Because
said
it's
all it smelled
not
like was
food.
cardboard.
Because it's not food.
So yeah, we'll get into that. I'll
Yeah, it's
show you guys
called
the
liquor.
picture. We'll put it up on the Joe Padula Show Facebook page. But yes, Clarksville, your conversation's about to begin right when we get back. Here on the Joe Padula Show, WJZM 1400 AM. Absolutely. Let's go with this intros and outro
John
of
Mullins
our
sings
local
so
friends.
pretty.
Amber's Drive next. See if they're in the Spotify. We'll come in and we'll leave with the same artist, just different song.
My cereal bar. My cereal bar.
You got one?
No, I wish I got one. I wanted to grab the box and put it out. Got it.
I had that new Taco Bell thing.
Yeah? What's that?
Queso
Are you in
Lupa.
Case of what?
Yeah, it's a chalupa. It's a chalupa, but the chalupa has cheese inside.
It's
Who
on
else?
the-
How is it?
It's alright.
Daphne and the Mystery Machine.
Definitely.
That's the brown bag. But,
No. Damn.
Intern Mavis,
but I don't need it.
you got the recordings? You got your sheet that you got?
Yeah.
All right, let me explain that to you real quick.
They're not big.
Here, bring it over towards me.
Oh, you need to do it. You need it.
Because I was running today. I didn't remember my snack bar.
You should no,
But
no.
yeah, but don't.
No. Alright. I work tonight.
I got Tim tonight. Working tomorrow. Huh? Are you?
Yeah.
Did you avoid all the trees? Avoid all the trees, right?
All but one or two. I only hit a couple trees.
You gotta watch out. He got shot
I
in
got
the
whacked
back.
the other day.
What?
Yeah.
With the bugger, right? She goes, pow, cut me right here.
Nah. He did that long.
I did.
And she punched you in the face?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that she had got beaten up with a golf club.
Is that how she got
She's all kind of like, you know.
Hey, you know.
What?
I don't know what he's talking about.
That's what you told me, man.
I don't know what he's talking about.
She got beat up with the dang golf club.
Well, Joe said to you.
That's serious.
No, that's what you said to me.
You can't joke about that.
Where'd you say it, man? I was right there.
That's serious.
You on your meds or something? I think you're on your meds.
No, I'm right on my meds.
Oh.
I'm missing one though. They haven't sent me one of them. So. But we got this right, man. That's right. It wasn't you that told me that.
It wasn't. How did you?
Yeah. 15 seconds. You guys are fucking stuff out, man.
And hey, yo, where's the intern? He's not here yet.
He's taking a nap in the bathroom.
It's recording.
He's recording.
He's got to do the recap after every break.
Daphne and the Mystery.
Yeah. Which one's this?
Easier.
Okay, what are our other options?
Killing these falls, learn to fall.
Okay, we'll go to break, we'll learn to fall.
Okay.
We'll learn it to fall, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, learn to fall, yeah. Yo, yeah, we're doing something cool today. We're gonna go,
Going local.
yeah, we're going to our local artists, our friends, our fans out there.
I like it.
You know, come in to break, go out a break with them. We'll give it a test today.
Good flavor.
Yeah.
I dig it.
And this is Daphne and the Mystery Machines. Been on the show a couple times now.
Such a good group too. Plays a lot around this area. Did Possum Stock last year.
Yeah.
Played up at the O'Connor's Summer Fest. It was really cool.
I'm attracted to her too.
I
Player,
saw that,
player.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, just because you're attracted to someone
You're
doesn't mean
attracted
you're a
to
player.
well, if you're attracted
That's
to
not true.
everyone, you're a player. Yeah.
No, I mean I'm giving her
pretty-
kudos.
Pretty people.
Not only does she have a great voice, but she keeps a great physical demeanor about herself, and
Yep.
it works.
She looks good in flats. Can't argue that.
Whether she likes me back, that's a different story.
Yeah. C'est la vie.
Hey Daphne, how you doing?
C'est l'amour.
Crickets, crickets. Yes, she's not loving it. A woman shares a snap of a McDonald's Happy Meal that
Snap.
has not rotted in 6 years.
It's because it's not real. Not
Sounds
real food.
delicious.
A woman who purchased a McDonald's Happy Meal in 2010 has taken to social media. So beautiful voice.
Mhm.
To share the photo of her chicken McNuggets
You're gross. Throw your food away.
and fries.
6 years.
It's for science.
Why, Mark, you never had that fry that's selling between the seats?
A whole Happy Meal?
Yeah, good point.
Yeah, it might have fell like behind the couch or something.
Well, yeah, the nuggets and
Yeah.
fries that have yet to decompose 6 years later.
Did you you get that for your 4-year-old?
I'm saying.
Now.
Yep.
Good.
10 years ago,
Yeah.
2010. What was the toy in that Happy Meal? Alvin and the Chipmunks, I believe.
2010.
Yeah, Alvin and the Chipmunks, the first one there.
Maybe the new Ninja
Incredibles
Turtles.
or something.
Maybe an animated Ninja Turtle.
Could have been.
Maybe.
But yeah, so she posted this to remind others why they should eat real food.
Mm.
That's in quotes there, real food.
Yeah.
Jennifer Lovedoll.
What?
Yeah. I had a Lovedoll.
Sound like a porno star.
Yeah.
33 years old, a chiropractor living in Anchorage, Alaska.
Okay.
Shared a photo of her aging fries and the nuggets on her Facebook page last
Right.
week, and along with a snapshot of a January 8, 2010 receipt taped to her Happy Meal container. So she did this as an experiment.
Or maybe she found the receipt and had a point to
No.
make.
Yeah, I
Her
can't-
ulterior
I
motive
can't
was like,
believe-
eat healthy, guys.
I can't believe that.
No.
And
Yeah,
they taped an
no.
old receipt.
Well,
because
not
it's
after
got-
Patience.
I
to
think it's
wait 6
plausible.
years.
I think it's
you have
plausible.
proved your point after 3.
Right.
Well, you don't think even like mold would grow on top of the burger or
Well,
something?
you know, she lives
Nuggets.
she lives in Alaska,
or the
so
nuggets,
yeah, it's
or the
cold.
fries or something.
Well, if it was bread, there'd be mold, no doubt
Yeah.
about it. But that
But it's
deep
not
fried,
really
those nuggets are
yeah.
breaded.
yeah, but they're deep fried. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They got that
They're
coating
stiff,
around them.
Yeah.
Well, let's go get some of those chicken nuggets that are shaped like dinosaurs and see if they do the same thing.
She
I love
explained
dino
that the food is part of an experiment to warn her patients about the dangers of fast
Yeah.
food.
Motive. Look out for people with a motive.
And
That's
hoarding.
It's been 6 years. This is her quote. It's been 6 years since I bought this quote unquote Happy Meal at McDonald's.
all. Mm.
It's been sitting at our office the whole time and has not rotted, molded, or decomposed at all. Yeah, I mean, and Ernesto, you just made a vow to give up all fast food and crap like that, right?
Ooh, it's a good. You'll be so much happier.
Yeah.
Today's my last day of cigarettes.
Yeah, oh, good for you. Good for you. Good
Yeah.
for you. We got a story about New Year's resolutions, and today's the day that everyone normally gives up their New Year's resolution.
Oh.
Mm.
Yeah.
So the gyms will be empty. That's good.
Well, that's what they're saying, according to Gold's Gym, and that the gym membership suddenly declined starting today.
Nice.
Yeah. So if you're one of those gym guys and you're upset about all of the influx of the
Yeah.
piggies,
Or if you have a membership and you're not going to use it, go on and let me know. I'll love that key card, so I'll borrow it.
yeah, eat healthy. I mean, it's a good idea. It really is.
Well, you need a plan of attack too, and that's I'm coming up with my plan.
I've been doing my salads every day, and I'm so hungry, so hungry.
Eat food, Joe.
No, well, here's I'm
Jeez.
eating food. I get the grilled chicken on top of the salad, but here's the thing: my abs have never been so tight. I got the 8-pack, and now even the ones on the side. I'm telling you, eat healthy. Don't get that food. If you're gonna eat, go to Gilroy. Have Bay make you something over there. Bay, you're so good at what you do,
He's so good.
especially with that grilled chicken, man. I got that grilled chicken wrap. Let me tell you, if you live that out for 6 years, yeah, there'd be fungus, there'd be mold. That's how good it is.
If you leave it out for a weekend, yeah.
Mark Owens, box office results from this weekend. Take us there.
Alrighty. Coming in at number 5, The Choice. Pulled in 6.1 million. I don't even know what that's about.
Which one was the choice? Hold on. Let me look.
Sophie's choice.
Sophie's Choice.
Is that like, I think that was the next Notebook movie.
Let's see.
One of those.
Look, we all will start running to our devices.
The choice.
The choice.
I think that's one about that girl. She gets in an accident.
Yeah, it looks like a Notebook movie.
Yeah.
Blech.
Sniffle still.
Oh, this is the one with Teresa Palmer and Maggie Grace, and
Right. Directed by
Oh,
Ross Katz. Yeah, I remember this one now. It's based on the Nicholas Sparks 2007 novel of the same name. Yeah, Nicholas Sparks, The Notebook, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, so it's about two neighbors who fall in love at their first meeting. Ugh.
Yeah.
Let Your Heart Decide.
Look at the poster. Look at the poster. It's two putzes. all right?
Putzes.
Yeah, two putzes.
And
like-
sunglasses.
And sunglasses holding each other.
Nice sunglasses.
Way to do that in February. Good choice. Good choice. What else there, Mark?
Number 4, Star Wars: Force Awakens.
Which
Still
one's
hanging
this
around.
again?
6.9 million.
And what's the total on this one? I mean, do
Billions.
we know?
It surpassed the 2 billion mark.
Yeah, I think it fell short of Avatar though.
Did it pass
It's-
the 2 billion
Yeah.
worldwide?
Yes. It's still third though. So you got Avatar, Titanic, and then Star Wars: The Force Awakens.
And now there's an Avatar 2 coming out soon. Is that accurate?
They're
Ernesto?
filming 2 and 3 at the same time.
You think Avatar 2 will break Avatar?
I don't
I
think
don't
so.
Bay?
think so.
Bay, you're nodding no. Why? Why not? I mean, Avatar 2, it should be like better. It's like Rocky 2. He wins.
The movie wasn't that great though.
Mm.
Everybody wanted to
Yeah.
see it because of the hype.
yeah,
But
the
Yeah.
visuals in that movie were that was revolutionary almost. So.
I think it was all about rape, that movie. If you watch the underlying message, the dude jumps into his weird alien body and then continuously holds animals down and melds
Psycho
with
music?
them and so that he can ride them. Yeah, it's all
You
about
know,
rape.
freaky,
It's all
man.
about rape. It
You know what?
happens
I agree with
multiple
Sky
times.
on this. You know what, Sky?
If you
you're
watch it,
100% right.
he's
You're right.
holding this animal or the dragon or the horse creature down, and it's just screaming while he's like, "Let me meld my head with you." Like, it's gross.
all right.
Avatar is about rape.
Sky,
The end. That's real.
you know what? She's right. You know, I can't argue that.
If
I can't argue.
you should watch it and see what I mean. If they didn't cartoonize it,
Mm. So
Can you make a public apology right now?
he rapes those animals. I will not.
So not only
bestiality. Huh?
rape, but now bestiality. Nice, nice.
I don't have like a wiener in my head
Yeah.
to put in things. So
To hold something down while it screams so that you can rape it.
Sky, you know what I'm going to do for you now? I'm
You're
going to
gonna
bring in a
watch Avatar?
tinfoil hat for you.
Watch
okay?
Avatar.
I'm going to bring in a tinfoil hat, and whenever you go on these rants, we're going to put on the tinfoil, and we're going to look right into the
I
camera.
will rock the tinfoil hat.
JoePadula.com, click on the studio cam button, and yes,
There
you'll
you
be
are.
able to see Sky with her tinfoil hat when she goes on
Yeah.
her wackadoo rants.
I named it Alex Jones.
You know what? We could probably even get the wackadoo rant sponsored. All right? This wackadoo rant brought to you by Love Blood Inc.
Tinfoil.
What else you got there, Mark? Movie-wise.
Aluminium.
Coming in number 3, The Revenant pulled in 7.1 million.
I definitely still want to see this. Here's the question, though: is Leonardo DiCaprio going to get the Oscar for,
Yes.
for this movie?
Most likely.
His
he already
first-
got the Golden Globe.
Yeah. Is that a good sign?
That's usually a good sign.
Who's hosting the Oscars again?
Chris Rock.
Chris Rock. That's right, Chris Rock.
I thought he was banning it.
No, he's not.
No, he's one of the people that was like, okay, this is ridiculous.
Yeah,
with
he's
the,
too smart. You know, and then the Screen Actor Guild Awards came out,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like a bunch of black people that won, and people like, oh, this is because of Encounter to the Oscars, but that's not true. The Screen Actor Guild Award, all the nominations came out before the Oscar nominations.
Are we going to talk about the halftime show?
Oh my God! Yeah, this guy's got some news on
Does
that
it-
later on.
Yeah, if we got to deal with the Oscars so white, then let's talk about the halftime show.
Well, let me tell you, I think the NFL realized they made a mistake with having Coldplay. Okay, so like, oh my God, we need somebody.
He was like
Okay.
popping his head out in between
Oh.
people and like in the corners.
He sucked. I'm sorry, it sucked. That halftime show, I've seen much better. Like, I watched clips of the New Kids on the Block and Disney World one, and that was even better than that.
Yeah, they were really good though.
And
The
KO
kids on the block were really
they were
good.
good.
Bruno Mars has been to more Super Bowls than Tony Romo. So.
Isn't that so funny?
Yeah.
Look at you. You're just a meme guy. I
He
love
waited
it.
for that.
What else you got, Mark?
Coming in at number 2, Hail Caesar, 11.4 million.
Good job, Joe.
I picked Hail Caesar. I really thought this was, because of the Coen brothers. I mean,
Yeah, well,
I'm
you're
a big
a salad
fan.
guy.
I'm a salad guy. But, Big Lebowski, these guys made. Oh, Brother, Where Art Thou?
Yeah, good
Great
movie.
movies, yeah.
So I got to learn that Coen Brother movies really don't take top notch in the box office, but do really well in
Get
the
close.
in the
They have a
DVD.
cult following.
Right.
That's the lowest opening for a Coen Brothers movie.
Is it really?
Mhm.
Let me go to these Coen Brother movies.
They're right.
Let's see, Coen Brother movies.
How do you spell that?
Coen,
C-O-E-N.
C-O-E-N?
C-O-H-E-N.
It's a lot of
Oh,
money.
yeah?
No, C-O-E-N. All right, Coen Brothers. So let's go over some of their filmography here. Okay, Coen Brothers filmography. Okay, 1984, Blood Simple, never saw it. Crime Wave. In 1987, Raising Arizona.
That was a good movie.
So good, so good. Let's. The Hudsucker Proxy, 1994. I like that one
That was
with
good.
Paul Newman, your boy.
I love him.
Right, Paul Newman was bad. Yeah. Fargo, 1996. That was pretty good.
Yep, crazy.
I love the way those people talk.
It was very interesting.
1998, The Big Lebowski. So good. 2000, Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
That's probably my favorite.
Yeah.
The Lady Killers. That was the one with Tom Hanks.
That was
right?
really good, yeah.
Yeah, I saw that on
Yeah,
Netflix
they're digging in the
recently.
basement
Yeah.
in Georgia or something, yeah.
He plays like a Southerner, right?
Wow, yeah.
Party.
It was very good.
So, okay, Southerner doing an impression of Sean Connery. Very good. Very good.
All my impressions.
Oh, 2007, No Country for Old Men.
Yes.
Ooh, that's a great one.
Like, didn't that one win Best Picture?
Yep.
Yeah, sure did.
Unbelievable. Great movie. That was the one where
The guy was terrifying.
He was going after the hitman.
Raoul,
It was oh my god, you just made me forget the name.
where he was taking the cow killing, right?
Mhm.
Where it's a quick jab of a piece of metal and it goes back in and out real quick. And that's what they used to kill some cattle, which
Yeah,
is very
yeah.
inhumane. They should just waterboard these cattle.
Yeah, I think he won Best Actor. Javier Bardem.
Javier Bardem, right?
No, it was him.
You know, he used to do these movies for like Selma Hayek.
Oh yeah.
And they
Selma.
both be all naked.
He was originally a Spanish actor.
Yeah, in these Spanish movies, let me tell you, in these international movies,
I love them.
they love boobs.
Mhm.
They don't
Yeah.
care. They're just like
Listen,
boobies.
boobies!
They're
Watch
like,
Love in the Time of Cholera.
which one?
Love in the Time of Cholera.
Oh no, I saw it.
Oh yeah.
I saw it.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, I've seen it.
Mount Cholera, is that what that is?
See this callus? I've seen it. True Grit in 2010. I mean, these guys. Unbroken was great. Bridge of Spies. That my sister rented that on Apple TV and she told me to watch it. And I didn't get a chance
Yeah,
to.
I
Came
think
out
it
Friday.
was nominated for what, 6 Academy Awards.
Mhm.
And that's another Tom Hanks one,
Yep.
right? Where
Mhm.
he's a lawyer in the 1950s and he's going to Eastern Germany where they're building the wall, the Berlin Wall.
Matter of
To
fact, Joe,
mediate.
that was released on Redbox today.
Yeah. So.
He's there to mediate what, a prisoner exchange, I think it is.
Mhm.
Right,
what it
right,
is,
right.
yeah.
Yep, yep. Prisoner exchange. No, what it was, the students was trying to get people from the east side to the west side of Germany before it was the entire wall was finished. And,
Mm.
yeah, it was pretty good from what I got to watch. But yes, and then number one, as I tried to avoid it as much as I could. Mark, what
Kung
is?
Fu Panda 3.
Woo! Yeah, that beat out the Cohen movie.
Yeah, I'm an idiot, you know. But at least it was somewhat close. Not really, but.
It's America.
Yeah, Kung Fu Panda 3, starring Jack Black, Angelina Jolie, and so many other famous voices.
It's over. It'll get dethroned this week.
So there
Yeah.
you go. Mark, congratulations on your holding the lead, okay? Ernesto, congrats and tying it for second place.
All right. I'm okay with that.
Okay, still on next. No, Sky's in last because she don't pick.
Because I don't pick,
That's right, because she don't pick.
but I can play.
She won't be picking the first of the next month either.
Okay.
Sky, locally, what do you got?
I get a week off is what I get. Now,
Sure.
the Department of Education scraps online tests following computer glitches. Now, Tennessee education officials say they no longer have faith that a brand new education assessment test known as TN Ready can be administered online after a series of computer glitches, including one Monday that forced school officials across the state to halt testing on the first day of its rollout. Now, State Education Commissioner Candace McQueen has sent out an email on Monday afternoon to school directors across the state saying that she is no longer confident in Vendor Measurement Inc.'s ability to administer the test online consistently without it crashing. Now, as a result,
Yeah.
McQueen has
It's
ordered
like
that
Obamacare.
students- Yeah, now McQueen has ordered that students take the test using pen and paper.
The old-fashioned way.
Measurement Inc. Yeah. Measurement Inc. officials did not return a call seeking comment.
Yeah, I wouldn't return that call either.
Wow.
Like, here it is. Come on. Get with it, Tennessee.
Well, you got a beta test.
How about,
Beta test, small rollout before you go integrating it into a massive school
Or stop
system.
flooding students with tests.
Yeah.
You know, that's a little bit too much.
no, make them go to school all year round.
Because you've got the
We'll go back
TCAP.
to
I
that.
agree with that.
They've got
That's right.
TCAP already.
And on top of it, remember a couple months ago when they lost the, not the SATs, but the, what's the other one, ACTs?
Hmm.
When they lost the ACT results right here in Montgomery County?
That was really
Oh,
so
unbelievable.
frustrating.
Yeah, they got something wrong with the system here in the testing department. You got to figure it out, Tennessee. You know what I mean? These kids are confused enough.
Well, they're working hard to do a good job.
What's to say here? They're allowed to bring snacks now when they take tests. Did you hear this?
Huh?
They
Snacks.
Can they can bring snacks.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they're snacks.
This
You
is
can
a
have-
point.
When I took the SATs, it was like a prison.
Yeah.
Like you were not
No
allowed to have
snacks.
anything, nothing. Just a pencil and that's it.
That's it. Scantron, abacadabra.
It's a different time now, guys.
Yeah,
It's
it's,
a
a
different
week
world.
time where they get off of school for a potential snowfall.
Yeah. Well, they all have cell phones now too.
Everybody's a runner-up.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody in the club's a winner.
Yes. Well, speaking of winners, this segment of the show is brought to you by B.A. Wolf Power Sports. VA Wolf has the best selection of used motorcycles of all major makes and models in Tennessee and Fort Campbell. They're located at 2135 Lowe's Drive in Clarksville and now offers a motorcycle leasing program. So for more, you can visit VA Wolf, as Wolf with an E, powersports.com.
That's right. You can ride your bike today because there's no snow on the roads.
Yeah, road's clear.
That's right.
I mean, we
I
haven't looked
wouldn't ride my
outside.
bike.
It is cold out there.
It's still kind of slippery.
It's alright. It'll be like 70 degrees in like 2 days.
Wear a scarf.
Woo.
No, I don't think so. No, weather forecast
Gonna
for
stick around for a while.
It's going to be cold, which sucks because I mean
It's winter.
we got.
It should be cold in winter.
I understand. I understand. Just why does it take today for the homeless shelters to open up?
Yeah.
What do you got for us locally when we get back to that?
Shelley, well, we've got the early voting for the primary that starts on Wednesday, and we'll go over all the details when we get back.
That's right. Plus, also, we'll go over Ted Cruz could bag $1 million in campaign contribution.
Boom.
You want to hear the stipulation, though. It's, I don't know if we'll do it.
Mm.
We want him to make a porn for it.
Right?
You know,
For $1 million?
for $1 million.
With a pig?
$1 million?
Squeak.
He'd ruin his thing. He'd ruin his
He ruined his thing.
He'd ruin his run for the presidency, that's for sure.
Good boy.
I'm sure it's going to be fine.
That's a what? That's a what?
Sure, wrap it up.
Too much coffee. Yeah, also, Ernesto brought it up earlier about the gym. We're going to go over people's New Year's resolution and how they're just dropping off at this time.
Yeah.
On this day is when they start dropping off according to studies.
Are you guys coming to the gym with me?
Yeah, no.
I already did my 130 push-ups, 130 sit-ups,
Yeah.
130
Yeah.
Rocky
And
Balboas.
what are you, dead
and
now?
I
You're
ran
just
4
never
miles.
You're never going to work out again?
What are you talking about? I did that all today.
Oh,
What do you mean?
But
I do
you're-
it every day now.
okay. You're excused, Ernesto.
No.
Plus I gotta MC the Yuppie.
You're busy.
Yappy hour over at the Gilroy.
Mhm.
A lot of free giveaways for pet owners and dog lovers, the whole bit.
Excellent. What time does that start?
That starts at 5:30, but I'll be getting there around 6:15
Very cool.
after the show.
Okay.
I got a lot of bingo prizes. A lot of bada bingo prizes.
Are they puppies? Are you giving away puppies?
No, it's a restaurant, so no dogs in there.
What?
All right. But
You shouldn't give away puppies anyway.
yeah.
Why can't you give away puppies?
Here, well, you got it. This is a whole
They
vetting
don't.
process. We're about to read a story about cockfighting. You just can't give pets away to just anybody.
Nope, not to people in Kentucky.
That's right, y'all. All right, Clarksville. We still got Ted Crozier coming in, hanging out with us in a little bit.
All right.
Plus also Courtney Dickinson, live music. Courtney!
Very cool.
I love it. Joe Padula Show, WJZM 1400 AM. Absolutely.
About next break.
Oh, I'm glad you said that.
Another artist.
Yeah, Nathan Picard.
I don't like being around them people. Animal people.
They smell.
They weird.
I don't like
They're
being
covered in hair.
No, they weird.
That's what being recorded
No,
right now.
I ain't talking
Your
about
part's
that.
true.
I'm talking about no. I'm not.
All right,
I'm talking about
Nathan,
some. They weird.
recap
You know, right?
Sometimes the owners are smellier than the dogs.
Yeah, that's true. You should do hashtag the pets.
Oh yeah. Now let's stay outside.
Travis.
So you have fun? So you gonna come by later on?
Oh, I see.
You gonna pick me up Good Sandwich then? I gave you a free week Good Sandwich thing and I never got my sandwich.
No, I put it on.
Didn't bring no egg rolls. Mean lady.
I got a copy here.
I got one more.
No, I want to find yours.
And Chief, the Chief AJ director of the show.
Is that what they call you, Chief?
Any coffee? Take care.
I just water, soft drink.
That you wanted with you. I need to find find it.
So you going by Travis now?
I'll tell you, man, I haven't done it. I don't know, you lost?
Yeah, I might have lost it. I might have lost it.
See, I like the pizza egg rolls that they got.
Oh, they're so good.
Great
That's right, your mom taking care of you. You like that. How you doing? Ted Croce. Guy, nice meeting you. Nice to put a face with a voice.
I'm Jonathan Warren.
More.
No, I don't know.
How's it going? I should have grabbed a pork chop though.
So the whole, it's perfect and deja vu and that's the appearance. Come on, man.
The other day.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're just gonna do a quick segment, go to break, bring in right after that. Thanks.
Go there.
Cold air.
This is Nathan.
Yep. Called mine disaster.
Snowing in Atlanta. Look at that.
Nathan Picard. There we go. Yo, welcome back. Joe Padula Show, WJZM 1400 AM. Ooh,
Who are we listening to?
Nathan Picard.
I love him.
I love me some Nathan Picard.
I love him so much.
Great rock out of Franklin, Tennessee.
Great guy, too.
I'm telling you, there really is something going on in Franklin, Tennessee.
Yeah.
And I love it that the artists come here to Clarksville. I love that. They bring that vibe to our city.
Well, it's because the Joe Padula Show's here.
Oh, yeah, that's right, where we provide a platform for the artists to come in and perform.
You bring them here like a big magnet.
Nathan also does a lot of the,
A lot of licensing.
what's the work? The woodwork that he does. What is that?
That's called woodwork.
Yes,
Yeah.
he does a lot of
He
woodwork.
builds like farmhouse tables and
Yeah.
furniture and stuff like
This man's
that. Yeah.
talented.
Very rustic pieces, furniture, the whole bit.
He has that farmhouse stuff.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and he's got his like you said, licensing. He's got his music in movies.
He does. So he's in the business of music, which is amazing. You know, he does composing, and then he's really going about it the right way by creating a good, solid catalog.
Right,
And that's how you make money with it.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And he's one of his songs is in the movie Frozen Ground
Yeah.
with John Cusack and who's the crazy guy again? What's his name?
Billy Bob?
No, he was in National Treasure, Raising Arizona.
Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage,
The
man.
crazy guy.
Right, yeah.
Didn't Nicolas Cage marry Elvis Presley's daughter?
Yes.
They were married
Did
one
he?
time.
He was
Yeah.
married to Lisa Marie for a while.
Yeah.
Like Michael
Oh,
Jackson?
I thought that was Michael Jackson. I don't know.
Well, Ted Cruz can bag $1 million in campaign contributions. There's a catch, though.
Uh-oh.
Vivid Entertainment.
Oh, really?
Yep, their honcho over there, Steve Hirsch, offered Cruz $1 million to star in an X-rated film.
No, I don't think he's going to.
No.
The offer came after a video of a college-age Cruz saying that he wanted to star in a
Special movie.
yes,
Mm.
in a porn.
Adult film.
That's
Where'd
right.
they find that? Where'd they find that clip?
Well, here's the thing. Ted Cruz's roommate, okay? His
Okay.
his Twitter is unreal. So he was Ted Cruz's roommate in college.
Okay.
And he's saying that Ted Cruz was quite a different man back in the
Of course, it's college.
day. Quite, no, but socially awkward and...
Right? Well,
Had hair.
you
Very
can't hold him to
interesting.
that. I think Trump is behind Vivid Entertainment's proposal. He's trying to take them out one by one through these secondary avenues.
Steve Hirsch, I have a plan for you. It's going to be huge.
I'm going to tell you what you need to do.
Wow.
Well, Ernesto, you brought up earlier with the gym, okay? Today, like every year, a lot of people, they make that New Year's resolution. Bae, what was your New Year's resolution?
I don't have it.
Oh, come on. You didn't make one?
Yeah.
Sky, did you make a New Year's resolution?
I'm pretty awesome already.
Oh, my God. It's a shame it wasn't humility.
What's that?
Chief, you made one, right?
Yeah, stay alive.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good. I hope you stick to it.
Solid.
Yeah, sticking to it, you know what I'm
Do
saying?
that.
Ernesto's making his February resolution now.
Well, my New Year's resolution was to look as homeless as possible.
Yeah, and congratulations.
You're getting there,
No,
man.
I think
Success.
he's got a little way to go.
Look at that beard, man. Oh, I bet it smells.
He still looks too clean.
Hey, could you smell his face for me?
Hang on,
I'll
no.
smell it.
No, don't do that. It's kind of weird.
Wait for the break.
Ooh, I smell like desperation.
But yeah, Gold's Gym says that today and tomorrow are the days that people fall off that so-called fitness cliff, where they give up on working out.
Yeah, I could see that.
Welcome back.
They say that after February 9th, check-ins will drop and never again be as high for the rest of the entire year.
Yeah.
However, they say that if you're intimidated by the gym, you can always exercise on your own. And, find an exercise buddy.
Or stick with it.
And, who will work out with you.
Come on.
Yeah, I mean, it's good to go to the gym. Don't get me wrong.
Be a boss.
But you can always do stuff at home. I'm telling you, push-ups, sit-ups, you know.
You do the body weight exercises.
The treadmill, for crying out loud.
Crunches.
It makes a difference.
Lunges.
Burpees.
Yeah. Burpees.
Squats. Burpees
Those will
are
kill you.
If you got tall
killer.
ceilings, do 'em.
Yeah, burpees are great.
Don't do it by the fan, though. It's a big mistake.
Or the fireplace.
Yeah. Speaking of which, my heat is finally back on.
Oh,
nice.
Oh, thank God.
What was the problem? What did they say?
It was in this kid. He comes in, Kenneth of Action Air, and I told him to give him a shout out.
Yeah, the good people. They
not
do my.
Kenneth,
They take care of my stuff.
Eric of Action Air, nice guy, nice. He opens up the furnace or whatever, the box where the heating is, and he takes out this piece of stone that helps light the fire.
Yeah, the
Like a
flint.
flint?
Yeah.
Yeah, flint.
Sure.
Right.
Like that?
And he
Wow.
goes, see, it's broken.
Huh.
And all he did was abracadabra.
Wow.
There it
He
was.
blew it off. It was like,
1 week of no heat and it's
Done.
over. Thank God.
well, now you know.
Well, I couldn't change it, believe me. And he goes, if anyone touches it, if there gets any type of oil on it, it
Yeah,
just
well,
breaks,
like-
right? All right, top of the hour, Sky, locally, what do you got for us?
Well, we've got the early voting for the primary that starts on Wednesday. Now in Tennessee for the presidential preference primary and Montgomery County Republican primary, early voting opens on March 1st, Wednesday, February 10th, and runs through Tuesday, February 23rd. Now to cast your ballot and vote early, you'll need to go by the Montgomery County Election Commission office in Veterans Plaza at 350 Pageant Lane, Suite 404, which is 2 doors down from the Clarksville-Montgomery County Public Library. Now you can vote early starting February 10th from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., Monday through Friday, and also Saturday, February 13th, and Saturday the 20th at 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. The Montgomery County Administrator of Elections, Vicki Coleman, says that when you come in to vote early, you'll need to bring a photo ID, and it needs to be a Tennessee state photo ID or a federal government photo ID. Now, other elections this year will include the August 4th Tennessee state primary and Montgomery County general election, along with the November 8th Tennessee state and Clarksville City general elections.
That's right. Speaking of voting, we're about to have our first guest on the show here, and yes, Ted Crozier.
Mm-hmm.
That's right, running for circuit court here in Montgomery County.
It's a big deal if you haven't seen the signs.
It really is.
Signs
They
everywhere.
are
Signs.
everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
He's a longtime citizen of Clarksville, okay? Generations of county connections. I mean, his mother, family has lived here for also many generations. He's also served. That's right, veteran.
Thank you for that.
All right, and I got to tell you, I love our veterans. This show is very veteran heavy.
It is.
Ernesto, now in his transition phase, out of the Army to civilian, hence the ugly beard. Okay,
It's not ugly.
Chief AJ and I, we served together in Kandahar, Afghanistan. All right. Mark Owens, grandfather in World War II, no doubt about it. Sky,
2
her
tours in Vietnam.
father was a first sergeant in the mighty Strike Brigade, the brigade that we served in, Chief.
Love you, Daddy.
Mavis, intern Mavis, come in. Come in. How are you today? All right.
I'm good.
Good. Did you do a recap?
No, I did not.
Yeah, you got to do a recap every break, my friend.
I will.
Yeah.
All right, you got to keep it. And if you want to know what we're talking about during the breaks, go to joepadula.com. click that studio cam button. I mean, not only you can see what's going on during the show,
Yes.
but you get to hear all the curse words and everything during the break.
Yeah, and our confessions
Oh,
is,
my,
is very
I
nice.
forget that mic is on sometimes.
Yeah.
And it is not good.
No, it's genuine. It's
For us,
real.
right.
It's very real.
Plus, you get the quick show recap by
Yep.
the interns because
There
it's
you
part
go.
of their broadcasting requirements.
I got it next time.
All right, good.
Good. Gotta get those points.
Sky, look, he has no braces.
How majestic.
You look good?
He looks very good.
How do you look younger with the braces off? How does that work?
Because he's pretty.
Yeah, baby face.
Yeah, babysit. You got a girlfriend?
Nah.
You want one? We can get you one here on the
No,
show.
I'm good.
You want to do a dating game?
Only costs you $1.
How old are you?
22, but I'm good. Thank you.
Aw, that's perfect.
Good. Listen to you, little thug. Give cheat that.
Little Thundercat, get out of here.
Go record something.
Woo!
Yeah, I like that intern. Mark. What's his name?
Huh?
Trevor.
Trevor.
We'll figure it out.
I'm gonna call him
Trev. Yeah, come on, Trev.
Segment of the show.
That's nice. This segment of the show is brought to you by the Tilted Kilt of Clarksville. Now you can watch all the big games on the Tilted Kilt 170-inch video wall with all the Kilt girls, and make sure to check out the new menu. Now for all events and specials, you can visit thetiltedkiltclarksville.com.
Yeah, let me some tilted kills. Good food over there. Great salads too. If you want to watch what you're eating. Don't get me wrong, they got the calorie options too.
Well, good service.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yes.
Maybe it's just our table, but when we show up, everyone crowds. So
Everyone crowds.
it's
I like
nice.
that. It's good. Hopefully nobody's casing me over there either.
Well,
He's a player. Okay, we're gonna take a quick break here, but when we get back, yes, our interview with Ted Crozier
very cool.
here on the Joe Padula Show, WJZM 1400 AM. Absolutely. All right. Let's go with.
What about that newest one we had? Vandra,
Oh, Vedra?
Vadra, yeah.
Yeah, let's do Vedra.
Have you guys heard of Herb Patrick on yet?
I think so.
Yeah, I sent him information, waiting for his reply. Yeah.
He was my dad's lawyer for like ever.
Remember we're live streaming, so
They're buds.
Modoc loves me, by the way.
internet.
Oh,
They love me,
Yeah.
by the way.
good.
Oh, and Thelma the Sleeves, we called out on air.
Yeah.
Okay, because they are very bad at organization.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're-
I said it on the air. I said it on the air.
I guess a directional
Yeah.
microphone.
I love them.
Stay right
They're
up to
very,
it.
they're
Okay.
very
Somebody asks you a
real
question.
rock.
You
I
know,
love the
just go like
sound.
that, but maybe
You gotta get organized.
It's
They
gonna
are
be
the
with it.
seeds. That's the
They gotta get organized. If they want to grow, I mean, great
Oh, I need
sound. How do they
headphones.
only have
Sometimes you hear it.
that small of a
Somebody might
following?
want to call
It
in.
needs to be bigger. I believe if they get organized, they'll be able to
Did you
grow.
watch
Anything that's more.
Which one? Their
Watch.
video?
Yes, the video.
Yeah, that's
I saw a lot of their videos.
They're pretty bad.
Yeah, they're cool. They're cool.
Yeah. When I grow up, maybe I'll be thankful.
They'll never happen.
No,
Can't be as cool as
probably
me.
no. I can't, AJ. I probably won't live as long as you either. You've been quite lucky.
Been a few times I've come pretty close, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm back in denying.
I don't know, didn't think it was around Tampa.
Good website, sir.
Iraq.
Good
Oh, well,
website.
thank you.
Driving along those paths.
That's what you were getting your info off of.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, Spiker came up.
Yeah.
Oh.
Did you take it? I gotta take a break. I feel like I'm feeling
What's the matter?
Is
Why?
your beard hurting you?
the fever yesterday. Like I'm still not 100%.
Who's been on? Jill Ear's been on, right?
Jill Ayers. Next week is.
You got Harold, what's his name? Harold. Patrick, something like that? Is it Patrick?
Next week is
Herb.
her Patrick is scheduled, and then after that Tuesday,
Don't get me started.
I'm trying to get on Tuesdays the judges.
Huh?
It's a little wild, isn't it?
You know.
It's a little wild.
And then after that will be scheduled is where is it? Where'd it go? Roger Neal after that.
No Rob Bateman.
Rob Bass.
Bateman.
Oh,
Statement.
no one's. Those are the only ones that responded back. Yeah, so I do appreciate your response back. You know, as some just I don't know whether
I
they.
don't know. I'm glad you asked me.
Okay. We love it. I mean, we got a young demographic that needs to go out. So we push
do.
registration hard. You know what I mean? Because you gotta register.
They do.
Oh, and if you don't register, just come on.
I think for the presidential elections, we're going to see numbers like we've never seen before. I think more people are paying attention.
That's what I was thinking.
More attention to the
So,
whole process now that it's become the big dog and pony show.
What I hear yesterday, I'm scared to vote for Hillary because I know she's a liar, and I'm scared to vote for Trump because he just might be telling the damn truth.
No, Hillary's a great truth teller.
Yeah, okay.
My point is that we're talking about it.
Yeah. About her.
We'll see how New Hampshire goes. I just can't believe that I'm rooting for a socialist to beat her. That's all. It's so weird. All right.
If you have any problems with the Joe Padula Show and its content, please feel free to contact 1-800. Or you can go online and register at www.who.com.
All right, here we go. Yo, welcome back, everybody. Playing a little Vedra. Vedra used to be Ernest guy, and now they changed the names. They have a little
Lineup change.
Yeah, little change.
Okay.
So now Vedra.
Happens.
And you know what Vedra is, right, Sky? Can I teach you?
Sure.
All right. Vedra is the island that the sirens.
Well, there you go.
Right,
I knew
yeah.
it was Greek.
You know, the sirens. If you hear their beautiful voice, you get lured to them, and then they kill you.
Well, you get lured to them because
It's
the
like wives,
island
huh?
is surrounded by rocks
Right.
that are impassable.
The rock says.
So the sirens pull you into the mist, and inside the mist are all these rocks.
I would love an island just filled with Dwayne the Rock Johnsons. That'd be great. Just a whole bunch of rock bottoms.
Is that your man crush?
He is.
Yeah.
I do got a man crush on the Rock.
That is quite a dream.
Yeah. I got to a chance to meet him at his book signing. This was in 1999 or
Oh, that's
2000.
awesome.
I
didn't know he wrote books.
Yeah, it was a great book too.
The Rock is multi-talented.
I read it from cover to cover. It was a great book.
2 pages, man.
No, it was
It was all
dead.
pictures, all pictures.
Do you smell what the Rock is cooking?
You can color in it.
It was awesome.
It came with stickers.
So, but he's sitting there, and is it at Barnes and Nobles? Something like that. So he's sitting there, and he's got his water bottle there, and the line was packed. I mean, I was
sure.
and I'm such a loser. I went by myself. Okay. So
Wow.
I'm standing there all alone, and I mean, Bay, you're a big wrestling fan. You probably have done this too. So and it was in the summertime, and so finally I get to the Rock, and I'm
Yes.
so thirsty. And he's got
I
a
get
bottle
to
of
the
water
point.
on his table,
Mhm.
and I just needed something to drink, and so I asked him.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
I am telling you,
You
I'm
are so
thirsty.
weird.
Listen, what are you gonna do?
You're gonna get him to sign your book and go to the water fountain like everyone else.
No, I couldn't leave the line.
The Rock.
I go, can I have a sip of your water?
You can have a sip
There
of
you
your
go.
water.
And he gives me the people's eyebrow, okay? And he goes like, if you smell, and he goes, sure you can. And he gives me the whole bottle. So that was pretty cool.
Oh, yeah, because you don't share water.
Right, so I had a backwash of the Rock in there. Isn't that great?
You have his DNA in you
I
right
have
now.
the Rock's DNA
You
inside.
have his DNA
That
in
explains
you.
a lot, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
You make a thing out of this, don't you? You just go to signings and take water bottles. You can.
I'm gonna have to break out the X-Files music again.
If
Yeah.
I,
It's
if I
gross,
tell you
right?
that
It's really gross, right? I don't know what. I don't want to know the lengths you would go to.
if I tell you that I still have that water bottle saved, do you think different of me?
But do you smell it regularly? Also, it was a real bottle.
It was a water bottle, yeah.
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 Like the kind you buy and then fill.
No, it was a Poland Spring bottle. Okay, there you go.
I would be talking, Scott. I could see with Steven Tyler.
No, that's yeah. But I didn't hold on to Steven Tyler's water.
No, but
I
you want to
didn't
let go
borrow
of his hand.
I didn't borrow his
You
flip
still haven't
flop.
washed your hands yet.
This is true.
Ew.
They are getting really
Oh,
sticky,
hairy there, aren't they?
It smells like a McNugget from 6 years ago.
Oh.
which has no smell.
That's right.
Okay.
Well, I'm ready for our first interview here, and I'm very honored. I mean, he has got such a great background here.
Mhm.
Okay, I mean, he's running for a position now, and elections are right around the corner,
Oh, yeah.
including early elections here. He's running for a Circuit Court Part 3. Ladies and gentlemen, Ted Crozier.
Yes.
Joe, I'm honored. I am truly honored that you asked me on this show.
I appreciate your response back, too. I mean, we send out invites all the time. And some people just, I don't know, whether they want to come on the show or they don't get the message.
Yeah,
but
they might
thank
not be
you
too good.
for being here.
Absolutely.
Oh, absolutely. Oh,
You know, we were scheduled a little bit earlier, and I
Right.
had to cancel because the Austin P had its forum, its
Yes.
filming, and I had to cancel out. But I appreciate you rescheduling me and me being back in here today.
Of course. Well, I love having the veterans in here, first and foremost. I mean, as we said earlier, it's a veteran heavy show. I mean, we get all walks of life among here, and you've been in Clarksville for a long time now. What, was it the military that brought you here?
It was, my mom was from here.
Okay.
My mom was Mary Tom Wall. Her dad was Herschel Wall. He was a banker here at First Trusted Savings Bank. And her brothers and sisters, or brother and sisters were all here. So all my aunts and uncles are here. And my dad was in the military and met her back in the late 40s. And then they got married and had me. I was born in Japan.
You were born in Japan.
So
Born in
Okinawa?
No, in
No.
Fukuoka, Japan.
Sir, could you please watch your mouth on the yes.
Fukuoka, and that's one of my passwords, so don't remember.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Too late.
To be honest, I can't even spell it,
No.
but I mean, here it is, Army brat, if you will, okay?
Yeah.
Brat?
Well, I mean,
Yeah, no.
No, that's affectionately. I think
It's on his
affectionately.
Yeah. I was,
Somebody
I
hit
was.
me up for saying that.
really?
Yeah, it's funny because in the military they call kids army brats.
Absolutely.
But it's an
Army brat.
affectionate kind of term,
Oh, yeah.
typically. But people that aren't used to the military go, "You're calling yourself a brat? Maybe
Yeah.
that's not the best thing."
This is a
Yeah.
common
Well,
phrase amongst
yeah.
service members and their families, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But my dad was stationed over there. He was over in Korea.
Okay.
And so my mom was in Japan. That's where I was born. And then I came back here and I lived here in the 50s, the 60s, the 70s,
Wow.
the 80s,
Nice.
both as a dependent and when I was in the military because I was stationed in the 101st. I'm sorry, not that brigade you were
Oh, you
talking
weren't in
about.
the strike brigade?
Rakasan.
Oh,
Oh, come on,
Ernesto.
It
Rakasan.
starts
So
now.
check the bathroom, make sure there's no Tories drawn in there, please.
Get Tories everywhere.
Oh,
Please tag at the table
man.
as we speak.
I can't go to one bar in this city without a Tory,
Did you
running
stop
into
putting
me.
Tories everywhere?
Oh, but I'll tell you what, I love our Rakasan brothers and sisters over there. I mean, definitely a very proud unit, that is for sure.
Yeah.
And thank you for your service.
Well, thank you for your service, and thank you for what you're doing now. I listen to your show.
I
and
appreciate that.
That's how I know absolutely.
Oh, absolutely.
You bring a different culture here to the
Yeah.
South,
Right.
which is it's good because we're a mixed community. We got a lot of
Very.
people that are, Clarksvillian, but then with all the military and all the different nationalities, we're truly a mixed community, and that's what we see in the court system too.
Right,
Yeah.
I mean, here it is, a city on the rise. I mean, county-wise, we're looking at 200,000 people. And here it is, your family, your father was actually a mayor of Clarksville for quite some time. That must have been pretty cool being the son of a mayor.
It's a double-edged sword.
Yeah.
When I went to the 101st, when I went to the Rakassans
Okay.
back in '77, and my dad was the chief of staff at the 101st, and I got there, and the first in briefing I had was by the chief of staff, my dad,
Right.
and it's in Wilson Theater,
Wilson
300 people
Right.
there. And he calls me out, and I'm a brand new second lieutenant. I'm
Oh,
thinking,
no.
I came to the wrong post.
Yeah.
I should have gone to Fort Bragg. This
It
is
was
the
gonna
wrong
be
place.
easy.
I thought it was going to be easy.
I love it.
So I'm there the whole time I'm there, and it's, hey, is your dad the chief of staff? Is your dad the chief of
Right,
staff?
right.
So second lieutenant, you kind of want to just do your job and kind of have a low profile and not be noticed too much. But anywhere I went, I was noticed. And then, darn him, he got out and ran for mayor, and I couldn't go anywhere in Clarksville without people knowing who I
But
was.
hey, yeah, aren't you the chief of staff's kid? Aren't you the mayor's kid? Right.
Wow, tough problems to have.
But I'll tell you what.
Somebody's got to
Yeah,
bear.
that's
you
right.
go.
But here it is. I mean, you came to your own. You became your own person, your own man. And what did you do when you got out of the service?
I spent 20 years and retired, and then I said, I need another profession.
Right.
And what's a good profession? And I actually had thought about going to law school while I was in the military. After 3 years in the Rockasans, out there in the woods, in 30 degrees, and it's raining,
That's right.
and it's 3 o'clock in the morning, sometimes you might think about other things.
That's right, like
Maybe I
becoming a
should-
lawyer.
Like becoming a lawyer.
I should look into that lawyer. You know, it's cold.
So the Army had a thing called Funded Legal Education Program,
Okay.
FLEP, and I actually applied for it, but it was a long process, and by that time I was in Germany, and I was a company commander, and I was loving what I was doing, and I'd just been in for company commander for a couple of months, and I said, okay, I'm withdrawing my application, and I'll put it on hold. And then when I was getting ready to retire, I said, you know, that law thing, I need a new profession. I'm too young just to not do anything.
So,
And
Yeah.
you were able to pull it back out, the flip?
no, I just retired and went on my own.
Right.
I retired and went to law school after I retired.
What's your favorite courtroom movie of all time?
Oh, see, I'm different because most attorneys hate law-oriented movies. They don't like it because
'Cause
it's
they're
too
very Hollywood,
fake.
right?
It's too
Yeah.
Hollywood. It's too fake.
Yeah.
I love courtroom movies. You know, everything from Al Pacino and
Oh,
Justice for All.
Yeah.
You know,
great one.
and he goes
Absolutely.
ranting at the end, and you know,
Yeah.
and it's kind of like, okay, you can't do that, but it's great entertainment.
Right,
You know,
right.
you know, L.A. Law. You know, all the TV stuff.
Absolutely.
I watch them. I watch them all. I
The-
think they're fun. I think. I mean, nothing happens like that. I mean,
Yeah.
if somebody gets arrested, gets tried, gets convicted all in one show, you know, that's going to take a couple of years,
Right.
you know, but that's the way they show it.
Right.
Well,
It's kind of
sir,
like military movies.
The correct answer would have been My Cousin Vinny.
Yeah.
Is the greatest.
That was a good one. I started.
My Cousin Vinny was a great movie. I love My Cousin Vinny. And I know Jill Ayers answered that,
Yes,
so I
yes.
wanted to be original.
I'll tell you what, but My Cousin Vinny's so good. I think she did her research and found out that was my favorite
Yeah,
movie.
that's one of
too.
Joe's favorite movies.
Absolutely. But I mean, here it is. Okay, so you get into law, all right, and was it everything that you thought it was going to be? Did you learn something? Was there stuff that you got hit that you did not expect
Ooh.
while in the
Always.
law field?
Well, when I first started practicing being an attorney, I was amazed at how similar it was to being a platoon leader or company commander or whatever, because it ended up being people were coming in and they had problems.
Right.
And they wanted you to fix their problems. And in the military, it's the same thing with soldiers. You know, there's problems.
Absolutely.
And you got to counsel them. And it was so much like counseling. And I'm thinking, well, all this law I learned, you know, I'm not really applying a whole bunch. I'm mainly a counselor and a fixer of problems.
Uh-huh.
So it was a little bit of a surprise, but also a pleasant surprise because I had the skills to do that. I don't think anything really surprised me about it. I practiced until I took over as clerk and master, which got me out of the private practice and in working for the county.
What does the clerk and master do? What is that job description?
Well, for the first 5 years, when somebody would ask me that question, I said, I don't know, but I'll tell you when I figure it out.
I'm working on it.
But after 11 years, I can't use that answer anymore. So basically, the clerk and master is the clerk for the Chancery Court. And the Chancery Court is totally a civil court. So it does probate. It's got probate jurisdiction. It does probates, conservatorships, guardianships, real estate disputes, contract disputes, divorces, adoptions, all things
Everything.
civil. It can do some tort stuff too, but that's typically not what comes. That usually goes to circuit court. And it does not do any criminal stuff. So I run the court basically, all the filing, all the docketing, and then all the people on those different cases that I talked about. I have people that kind of specialize in each of those areas, and we review those things before they go to court. We take in child support money and distribute child support money. We have $4, $5, or $6 million that we invest for people under disability.
You must have been very busy.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
We are very busy.
especially in a growing community like this. I mean, there's so many cases out there. What do you think is the biggest case that stands out in your mind that has crossed your desk?
The biggest case. Here's what surprised me. A lot of attorneys and even judges do not like to hear divorces because they are so emotional.
What a mess.
And they are a mess.
Oh, yeah.
But what surprised me was probates. Probates can be a lot more emotional when people have passed away and they have, you know, real estate or property or bank accounts, and people are really emotionally tied up in that, and they can be really tough cases.
Yeah.
So that's the biggest surprise. As far as the single biggest case, I hear a lot of cases that are referred to me. All the probate accountings, partnership disputes, divorces. I don't hear the ultimate decision. I don't pronounce them divorce, but I will hear child support arrearages, property division, retirement division, those kind of issues for the court and issue a ruling.
So many different emotional cases
Yeah.
you see. Ever see any physical fights break out? I'm always rooting for those.
I don't know if I want to say there was
You don't have to give names.
Yeah.
there was
Just days and times
two
away.
brothers that were going to go to fisticuffs in my office
Oh, my
one day
Lord.
during that was a real estate
Yeah,
case.
over some land.
Yeah,
that.
land is emotional.
But this was a case where mom or dad had died and the property went to the kids. And the kids each had an undivided 1/3 or 1/4 interest,
Yeah.
and then they were trying to figure out what was going to go on with the property, and one of them had been living in the property and
Oh, no.
not paying rent and all this. And so they had emotional
That's
Yeah.
right.
background and baggage.
Yeah, but you're a pretty big guy. I'm sure you could have just stood up and go, "Okay, boys, take it easy."
Now he's got bouncers by the door.
You know, could have went into
There are
commander mode.
all the court officers are right outside my office. So if there's anything more secure in the courthouse than my office, I'm not sure what it is.
So all this work as a lawyer, I mean, why want to make the transition from lawyer to judge?
Well, after I graduated from law school, I kind of thought, what do I want to do? I'm 45, 46 at that point, already had a military career. I didn't want to go to a big city. I wanted to come to my hometown, Clarksville.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't want to go to a big firm and be just a cog in the wheel. I
Right.
wanted to be in Clarksville and working for myself. But I thought down the line, what more honorable thing to do than if I get the skills and have the experience than to potentially be a judge. I just think in the legal profession, a lot of people may just want to make a lot of money and do that, but I thought, well, I was in the Army, so we're not making a whole lot of money.
You ain't kidding.
And so I just thought, you know, to be a judge would be the kind of the ultimate in the legal field. And
Yeah.
so that was in the back of my mind. Now, after doing this for 11 years and having the background as a private attorney, I think I have the skills and the experience. So I decided, based on opportunity, Judge Gasaway retired on
Yeah.
the 1st of December. And you don't know when those things will happen.
Right.
Right.
Since that opening came up, I said, I'm going to do it.
You do it. There you go.
Now's
And,
the time.
if you didn't register to vote, shame on you. But early voting starts tomorrow,
Starts tomorrow,
Man.
8 a.m.
8 a.m. And we're going to continue our interview in just a moment. But we got to take a quick commercial break here. But man, we're hanging out with Ted Crozier. Yeah, go to tedcrozier.com. I mean, he's running for Circuit Court 3. I mean, right here in Montgomery County. And man, a very interesting story thus far, sir. From being born in Japan to coming back to Clarksville, coming to Clarksville, following after that, and yeah, growing up here, being the son of a military man, a chief of staff of 101st.
Yeah.
That's a hell of a job right there.
Yeah.
It is a
shoes to
big
fill
job.
there.
Big shoes, and then
Yeah.
yes, I mean his pops goes on to run and becomes mayor, and being the son of a mayor, and he goes, you know what, I'm done with the military now. Did my time, served 20 years. It's time to be a lawyer. Becomes a lawyer, and then yes, he goes, there's an opportunity now to be a judge, and that's where we sit right now.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
You got it in the
Yeah.
capsule right
Absolutely.
there.
Sky, locally, what do you got before we go to break?
Well, we've got some specifics here. We've got the judge candidates that vow not to create a gauntlet. Now, 4 of the 5 candidates for Circuit Court Judge have collectively announced that they will not stand around Veteran Plaza during early voting. Now, Jill Ayers, Robert Bateman, candidates for Circuit Court Judge Part 4, and Ted Crozier Jr. and Roger Nell, candidates for Circuit Court Judge Part 3. Announced
that's you, sir.
That's me.
announced in a joint news release that they've made a decision not to, quote, personally stand and not to have others stand on, near, or around Veterans Plaza during early voting. Now, they have also said that we have come to this decision out of respect for the voters, for the office of Circuit Court Judge, and for the safety of all concerned, the release stated. Also, quote, as voters ourselves, we felt uncomfortable when we went to cast our ballots at Veteran Plaza and had to run a gauntlet to do so. Now, all 4 initialed or signed next to their names on the release. Herb Patrick, who is running against Crozier and Nell, was not mentioned in the joint announcement. Now, in previous elections, supporters and candidates could sometimes be seen campaigning in the area around Veteran Plaza during the early voting period. Now, in Tennessee, electioneering is not permitted within 100 feet of any polling location. Now, the 4 candidates also cited safety as another concern because of the nearby elementary school.
So is Herb Patrick going to be out there with the sign? Be the only one?
That we don't know yet.
Ted, you want to weigh in on this? I mean, I understand the safety aspect, but what if one person is standing out there? Is that going to benefit, or I mean, that's a weird story right there.
It is
I don't know.
strange.
You tell me. I don't know if it'll benefit, but I've voted there many times,
Right.
and it was annoying to me
But you
to
got a
go
school
in
right
there.
across the street too.
Schools across the street, people coming out waving their signs. You're
library.
waving at them. You don't want to be insulting. You know, you're not
Yeah.
paying attention to driving the car. Plus I didn't want my supporters out there. If it's snowing and if it's 30
Oh, right.
degrees, I don't want them to
Yeah,
have to
normally when we
stand
do our
out.
elections, it's a little bit warmer outside.
That's correct.
Okay? You definitely have better weather out there.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, it's very interesting. I mean, will we see Herb Patrick out there? Who knows? We'll find out. We'll find out.
All right, well, this segment of the show is brought to you by Section 125, the city's only sports grill carrying all the major sporting packages on their 21 screens. Now you can get over to 125 Franklin Street and try 2015's Best of Clarksville's Best Wings with all-day drink specials and live music every Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday.
All right, yeah, the section 125.
Mr. Keith.
Yeah, where people go to case me. Very nice.
They do that everywhere, Joe.
Yeah, Ted, if anyone tells you that I'm a player, don't listen to them. It's not true.
It might be true.
It's not. I'm not a player.
Joe, I've seen you at 125.
Thank you. And I'm not playing, right?
You were gracious. You were just like the host of this show.
Thank
Yeah.
you, sir.
He hosts
Thank you.
everywhere he goes.
That's right. This is true.
Do you have a host? No, you do now.
That's right. That's right. Anti-player. All right, we're going to take a quick break here. But Sky, locally, what do you got for us when we get back?
Well, we're going to go over the details of the Clarksville warming shelters that are to open this week.
All right, we're also going to talk a little bit about the Super Bowl halftime show.
It was a show, wasn't it?
Oh, Ted, did you see the Super Bowl? Did you get a chance to watch the game? I know you're very busy.
I was at a Super Bowl party, and you can't watch the Super Bowl or the halftime show or
Yes.
even commercials if you're at a Super Bowl party. That doesn't
Too much conversation?
Too much conversation.
Oh, yeah.
Too much social. But
Right.
I did go back and kind of review the top 10 commercials.
Right.
And I went and looked at the national anthem by Lady Gaga because
Oh,
I'd
that's
heard so
amazing.
much about
I like
that.
Yeah.
And I got to see enough of the Super Bowl, so I know
There you go.
what went on.
She did do a great job at
She did an amazing
at
job.
the national anthem.
She belted the whole thing. It was just so powerful.
Chief, pop quiz. What's the name of the U.S.'s national anthem? Oh, come on, dude. Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Chief.
You put him on the spot. It's a hard one.
That was-
Sorry.
Even my humming sucks.
Yeah.
Stop that.
Yeah.
The Star Spangled Banner.
Stara.
The Star Spangled Banner.
Yeah.
Spangled.
Yeah. Spangler. From
Spangled.
From Ghostbusters.
Yeah,
Spangler.
Spangled.
All right, we're gonna take a quick break here, but when we get back, yes, not everybody loved Beyonce's Super Bowl performance.
Uh-oh.
No,
No.
former New York City Mayor
Yeah.
Rudy Giuliani.
Giuliani says,
Giuliani
I don't appreciate what you did.
ripped Beyonce for. Well, we'll get into it when we get back.
Yeah. If you
Controversial.
don't know.
Now you know. Jump Padula Show, WJZM 1400 AM. Absolutely.
No, they don't know yet. Because you can tell.
Well, I didn't want to finish the lyric. Didn't want to finish the lyric. Are you able to stick around for another one, sir?
I'll stick around as long as you want me to stick
Cool. And then we
around.
can all go to the country club. Yay!
Yes.
We're the country club next
We
thing.
doing the country club?
Let's go with let's do.
It's too cold. It's pretty cold.
You got anything from
To
Ivy?
what? Go to the country club?
Let's go to the driving range.
Rufus?
It's too cold.
No,
You
they
play
don't
golf.
have- they don't have stuff
Not in the cold.
recorded.
All right.
In the
Yeah,
summer.
no.
In the
Where do you
summer, I
play?
would Where was it? It was.
How about
Queen City Heist.
yeah?
It's over by Dunbar Cave. What is that?
Swan Lake.
Yeah.
Or the River Club.
The River Club.
No River Club?
Yeah, River Club. Good time.
Yeah.
What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? This is intern Trev, and you're now. What's up, everybody? This is intern Trev. This is a quick recap of the show so far. We had Circuit Court Judge Ted Crozier on the show today. We learned a little bit about him and how he's from Clarksville after being born in Japan. And we also got a little insight on being a lawyer and how it is the different pros and cons
Yeah,
of
Clint's
different
Google breaks.
cases. And also, don't forget, voting starts tomorrow. And that is all for a quick recap on the Joe Padula show. Oh, guess what? My friend, I had a friend that rescued me.
Yeah. Where?
2 days ago.
He lives in fucking Nashville. It's not like
It's in New Orleans.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, like,
Fiber, fast internet, and reliable digital TV. If you live in Clarksville, get it now with CDE Lightband. For a limited time, save 50% off installation. There are no contracts, no hidden fees, and no intro rates. With bundled digital TV and internet package savings, plus 50% off installation, you can start enjoying Clarksville's only fiber fast connection today. Click at cdelightband.net. Restrictions may apply.
This is Ted Crozier, Montgomery County Clerk and Master and candidate for Circuit Court Judge. In Clarksville, a town where so many fellow military families have picked up the banner of service, it is only appropriate to have a judge with military experience, the legal knowledge to apply the law fairly, and a proven dedication to the community. That's why I'm running for Circuit Court Judge. I'm a proud graduate of West Point, class of 76, and a 20-year Army veteran. After over 10 years of making judgments over hundreds of complicated cases as clerk and master, I am now ready to report the duty to you, the vote. So, Ted Crozier.
In another minute and a half.
Okay, so what I want to do over here, watch your step, is an Olympic-sized infinity pool. But instead of water, I want it to be champagne. And right here is a hot tub, but it's filled with chocolate pudding and not chocolate pudding. Oh, I'm allergic to vanilla. And over here we've got the elegant pudding called the Ultimate Room Dinner. If you ultimately anything, Ultimate Room is instant game from the Tennessee Lottery. With over $100 million in total cash prizes and a top prize of $3 billion. The Tennessee Lottery, game-changing fun. You probably heard about the recent record-breaking Powerball jackpot. Well, there's a new jackpot. And although it may not be $1 billion, it's still pretty big. After all, every Powerball jackpot starts at $40 million and grows from there. And couldn't anyone use that $40 million extra dollars? Wouldn't that still change your... It takes one ticket to win. Play today. The Tennessee Lottery. Game-changing fun.
When I was a young warthog.
He was a young warthog. LBI has hit the area hard and has proven itself to be the industry leader for today's body art and custom tattoos. LBI's highly and complies with regulations. Check them out in person at 2019 Boulevard.
I'm scoffing.
I hear you scoffing.
Oh, I made sure you heard me scoffing.
What?
Such a
Nothing.
hater.
Not a
I
hater.
didn't do nothing.
Not a hater. We got a new Monopoly block that they did to me or tried to do to me recently
What's
too.
that?
I'll mention it later.
Okay. I hear she died this week. legendary. It's quite sad.
No. So talented. This is her singing. This is Sky.
Did you?
Isn't this something?
I wrote
Well,
this for my dad.
you know what they say, you don't go platinum until you're done.
Yeah.
Oh.
Thanks.
Don't say that, Mark.
Wow, man. She's the one that said this
Yeah, I
one
did.
died.
Yeah, but she was like kidding, and then you're like throwing a real fact.
So where do you play?
Nowhere, since my drummer had a very serious motorcycle accident a couple of months ago. Was hit and run over at an intersection. Life flighted to Vanderbilt, and he has no use of his hands. He posted an update yesterday.
All right, here we go.
No, he wasn't the one that was on that video for that man.
No.
Yoa! I love this
This is
song.
my favorite singer.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sky on the
Hey.
vocals. Nice job.
Wow, thank you.
I am a fan of yours musically. That I am.
I'm glad. I wrote this for my dad.
Yeah, she,
Blooming Grove Road is out off Lylewood in Woodlawn.
Woodlawn, over by the garbage dumps?
That's where his farm
What
is.
do you mean musically? Are you not a fan of Sky personally?
No.
No, not at all. Look,
no.
can't
Professionally?
stand the
Like,
woman.
you just, any of the above?
Nope.
She talks too much. But,
Let me turn her microphone down. Sorry.
please
sorry
do.
Sorry about that.
Mark,
I know.
tell her the order that I gave you last
We had
2
to
weeks
work it
ago.
out. Yeah, you were supposed to be just a notch, just a tad lower than everybody because you get chirpy.
Yeah.
What's chirpy mean?
Chirpy.
What's chirpy mean?
A little chatterbox over there.
You're chatterbox.
Yes.
You're a chatterbox.
I want chowder.
Whatever.
That's what it really said is, she's louder than me. Turn it down.
Welcome back to the show, everybody. Joe Padula Show, WJZM, 1400 AM. It's not just AM radio, bang.
It's WJZM radio.
That's right, bang. That's right.
Struggle.
Isn't that a catchy phrase there?
That was first class, right? there.
First
Yeah,
class. That's
yeah.
right. That's right. But yeah, we're hanging out with Ted Crozier. He's running for judge, Circuit Court 3, and early elections start tomorrow here from Montgomery County and beyond. So
Exciting.
you got to, I'm telling you, if you didn't register, you made a mistake. We pushed registration very hard here. Okay. Yeah, go to the polling over there at Veterans Plaza. Okay, or the stations open up tomorrow. We'll see who's standing out there.
You know who won't be standing out there?
That's right. We're going to send one of our interns out there to interview if anyone's out there.
Oh,
And if nobody's out there, it's going to interview nobody. It's going to be great.
Is he going to hold a vote for Joe Padula sign?
Like
That would be great.
That's a great.
You should put vote for Joe Padula sign.
Right in.
I'm in.
I don't know.
I'm
Yes,
in.
the write-in.
You
Oh.
crack me up with this intern stuff,
Oh.
man. You got them standing there doing the recaps between breaks.
Oh, yeah, how'd he do?
Yeah, for those of you that can't tune in on YouTube or watch the live broadcast.
Right?
Oh,
Is he good at it?
It's hilarious.
Oh, he's
He's
terrible.
giving it an effort.
Okay.
I mean, he's doing
Oh,
better than
good.
most of them. He just looks so confused.
Oh, it's so great.
When I was standing there, I was trying to mess with him on the camera, and he's looking at me like, "What? Come here."
Oh, don't mess with him. He's got to learn. Oh, you're teaching him to deal with distractions and maintain focus. Very
Life's
good,
already
Mark.
hard.
You can blame me. I used to coach them.
Oh,
In what sport?
Oh,
Basketball. I
Uh,
coached a travel basketball team for 5 years.
Mavis, intern Mavis.
Mavis.
What's
Trevor.
Trevor. Intern Trevor, come on in.
Mavis.
Mavis.
Is that a girl's name?
I do.
Yes,
Yes,
that's
Mavis
a
is a
girl's
girl name.
That's Jay Leno's wife name.
He is
Yeah.
top notch as
Yes.
far as the interns go.
All right.
Here, Beavis, here, grab Chief AJ's microphone.
We got Coach here addressing us.
What's
coach.
up?
So Ted Crozier was your coach in basketball. Now we're gonna do a
Was
real
he
quick
terrible?
here. Well, yeah, I mean,
Probably,
were you good? Do you feel that you were a good basketball player?
It's probably average, honestly.
He said, "I tried my
Maybe
hardest."
below.
What position did you play in basketball?
Bench.
Water
Probably, honestly.
Waterboy.
Probably like, I don't know, forward, I don't know.
The questions get hard as we go on, sir. Okay, please. All right. Ted, was young Beavis here a good? Trevor, was he a good basketball player back in the day?
Trevor was a good basketball player. Trevor was a better teammate. He was
Which is
a great
important.
teammate. He
Very
supported the team.
That's right. A lot of clapping from the bench. Right.
No, he would do anything you ask him to do, and as a coach, that's what you want.
Right.
You want somebody that's motivated and,
Yeah.
and not going to be a problem, and
that carried
and he's a
over,
great
clearly.
guy.
Yeah.
he was a great kid, and he's a great man now.
That's
I
right. Look at him go. And now he has his braces off, and it's all downhill from here, my
He's
friend.
just a
I've
big
known
boy.
Coach Crozier for like since kindergarten.
Since kindergarten. Were you like the, Trevor, were you like the water boy from Adam Sandler?
10 years ago.
Something like that.
H2O is better.
Mama said football was a devil.
Football is
I know
better.
Alligators are hungry.
No, Colonel Sanders, you're wrong.
Trevor would go in there, and he'd hit a 3, and the place would go wild, and the team was motivated.
Oh, because he never hit one, and when he would hit one, it'd be a big celebration. Nah, we're proud of you,
He did
Trevor.
it.
We're proud of you. All right, give the microphone back and put some PRL on your hands.
I'm not done with you, Owens, either.
Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa.
What was that?
What was that?
Shaboom, what?
What's that all about?
Them some big words.
That's insubordination, my
I told
friend.
you I was trying to.
You were
Oh, doing the recap?
Yeah.
doing the
his chin.
recap.
Intern.
Yeah. Ernesto, corral this intern, please.
Yeah.
Nah, good job.
Scat intern.
Tip of the sword right there.
Good job,
Well,
Frederick. Whatever.
Frederick.
Nice-
Chops,
nice
chops.
kid. Well, yeah, we're hanging out with Ted Crozier today. I mean, here he is. I mean, you're all over the social media, Facebook page, Twitter, Instagram. Just go to his website, tedcrozier.com. All the links are up there. You can learn so much about him. Very nice job on the website too, sir.
Well, thank you.
It's very important to reach an audience, not just through physical contact, but through online. And what a different day it is than it was just even 10 years ago when running. But yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
go to tedcrozier.com. It's got all this information, great pictures of you and your family, lovely family, by the way.
Thank you.
You want to give them a quick shout out, or?
Well, I've got my wife, Anne Marie. We've been married 30 years.
Okay.
And I have my daughter, Caroline, who went to Clarksville High School, and then went to Belmont, graduated from Belmont, and she's in New York City right now.
New York City.
Going to New York University, getting a master's degree.
NYU.
That's
Fantastic.
great.
And she's interning. She's like Trevor.
Oh, Trevor, right.
Oh,
She's interning
Who's this Trevor character?
Mavis.
at Madison Square Garden. So she wants to, her master's is in tourism, event planning, and
Oh, that's
public
fantastic.
relations. What better place in the world
You ain't
than
kidding.
Madison Square
Squared
Garden?
circle. Woo, good for her. I'm
That's
actually hashtag jelly.
Yeah, that's a great spot. Joe would love that. Joe would
then-
love to intern there.
Then my son Martin, he went to Clarksville Academy, graduated from there, and
Go
just
Cougars.
graduated from UT Knoxville in the spring, and he's just taken the law school admission test, and he wants to be an attorney. He didn't want to be a military officer, but
Yeah.
he wants to be an attorney.
Now he's got to say, "Oh, look, there's the son of Ted Crozier. He's following in your footsteps."
Well, he's got to worry more about his granddad's probably than his
There you
dad.
go.
On the we give a sheet of paper here to fill out, and on it you put hobbies, interest, and all sports. You put golf, ballroom dancing.
Yeah.
Very interesting. Any interest in maybe doing the Dancing with the Stars, Clarksville?
Joe, I did Dancing with the Stars, Clarksville, before you did Dancing
It's
with
so rigged. Then you know. Did you win?
I won.
See, I told you it's rigged. I told you this is rigged.
No, I bet
Oh.
it's really amazing though.
Let's go to break.
God.
No, congratulations on that. And yeah, I mean, for altruism, it's raising money for single parents going to college.
It's a good cause,
Great cause.
and I don't want to make you nervous or anything, but I'll be judging you this year.
Oh, you're one of the judges?
Yes.
Wow.
Well, sir,
How you look
Chief,
great
give him one of
today.
those
How
C
about
notes that's
that?
underneath the coffee machine.
God, no problem.
Give him the good coffee, sir.
Yeah.
The real coffee.
Tell you what, go buy him some food. Travis!
What would you like? What would you like to eat?
Also, University of Tennessee you're a fan of, okay? Go Vols. I'm sure Peyton Manning winning the Super Bowl. Were you rooting for Peyton?
Oh, I think you got to root for Peyton. I mean, he's a UT grad. He's he's a great person. He's great for the game of football. And I wanted him to win, and now I want him to retire. Go out and win.
That's it. I mean, what better way to end your career is as champion of the world?
I'll tell you how
On
it
top.
can get better. You can end as a champion, and then he can bring all of his knowledge and greatness, and he can head up the front office at Tennessee Titans. That's what he needs.
Look at you and your biased opinion. Nice.
Yeah. Or maybe come to Austin Peay
There you go.
and help the Cubs.
Well, let's start at the top. And work
Sky,
our way
get your
down.
tinfoil hat. Get that tinfoil hat.
Impossible things
The
happen
Titans
every
are
day.
just like the Cubs. We're both in need of dire help. And
Sky-
I think the Titans, the Cubs found some help. Will
Yeah.
he?
Yes.
Coach Ely.
I hope
Coach
so.
Healy, cool
We'll-
moves this
yeah, we will
this
see.
young man made.
I met him. I think things are on the up.
Absolutely.
They're
the
going to
best
go up.
recruiting class in
I'm excited.
Cubs history. So.
Absolutely. Also, I mean, here. Well, before we do move over, there is one person that did not want Peyton Manning to win, besides the Carolina Panthers and their fans. Eli Manning did not want. Did you see his facial reactions after the game?
Come on, you can take a picture and spin it any way you want.
Eli Manning was so upset.
Eli Manning's the only one that was in that booth that knows what it's like to play quarterback in
Yeah.
the NFL.
Yeah,
So
and win 2 championships.
his mind was probably more geared on whether they were going to go for 2 or,
But he's got more Super Bowl MVPs, right? I mean, Eli has both the Giant Super Bowl MVPs, correct?
I thought Victor Cruz took one of those home.
Did he?
Did he not?
I don't know.
I'll double check that. But either way, he's no Peyton. Sheila.
He ain't no Peyton.
Manning. Oh yes, Austin Peay football, of course, as we just talked about. Basketball. I mean, you remember when the Austin Peay was a wrecking force here in the OVC.
Oh yeah, I taught at Austin Peay back in the '80s as assistant professor of military science, ROTC cadets.
Hey.
Look at that.
That's when they went to Birmingham and beat Illinois in the first round of the NCAA,
I love it.
and then took Providence to overtime and ended up losing in overtime. But it was an exciting time.
Is that
It
the
was
one where
terrific.
Greg Walker did his famous sports announcing?
No, I think the one that was most famous was the heartbreaking loss.
Yes. Which one was that
Mike
one?
and Mike.
Yeah. Oh, I love that clip. That's so good.
That was probably against
They
Eastern
ripped the
Illinois.
hearts out of their
Yeah.
announcers,
The-
their coaches,
the chefs,
their fans.
the bakers, the candlestick makers. Yeah, all of them. It was great. Sure. Also, I mean, you like to travel, sir. Where's some of the places that you've traveled in your day?
Love it.
Probably 47 of the 50 states.
What's a favorite
Been to
one?
Panama. Favorite state,
Favorite
Tennessee,
state.
man.
It's got which one?
Tennessee.
Smart move. He is
That is a good
running.
one.
That's
I
right. He is a
also
candidate.
found
Very good.
Montana very beautiful.
Montana was interesting, and when they say Big Sky State, they mean Big Sky
Yeah.
State. There's something when you're out there, you go, it just looks tremendous. You
It's
don't.
gorgeous.
Yeah.
Well, that's the only thing that Sky likes about it because it's got her name in it. She's such a narcissist. You know?
I'm everywhere.
Favorite movies. Here we go. Great Escape. Fantastic. Fantastic. Casablanca, of course, classic.
Oh, it's so good.
It's a Wonderful Life. I love it. Deja Vu.
Deja Vu.
Which one's Deja Vu?
Oh, is that a movie or a... That's a
Oh
movie.
my
That's what
God.
It's
Sky.
a movie. What is
Denzel
a movie?
Washington.
Guy.
That's Denzel Washington, Paula Patton,
yes,
James
yes.
Casabell.
Right. Now we go into a little debatable category. Pitch Perfect. See, I'm a fan of these movies, and I get crap for liking these movies.
It's your favorite.
So do I. You should be around my house.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
Listen,
You guys should do movie night where you watch Pitch Perfect and just annoy the whole family.
Crow's your family. Stop giving this man grief for enjoying cultured movies like Pitch Perfect, okay?
Yeah.
For crying out loud.
You need to talk specifically to my son about that.
Oh, yeah,
He's-
you bust your chops about it?
Oh, he's Mr. Pop Culture, and
Yeah.
so if you're not liking what he's
Oh.
liking, he's going to be dogging you out.
You're against the grain there.
Well, one of my favorite movies you mentioned here, Wedding Crashers.
Oh, yeah.
That's a great one.
That's so funny.
Your celebrity spouse would be, and who would like to give a guess on this one?
Sky.
No, everyone
Jennifer
says
Aniston.
Sky. Everyone, you're going Jennifer Aniston, Bay?
I don't know.
You
Just
just
you got a guess on?
yes.
I don't know.
I don't know,
Is it
Chief.
too-
I'm gonna go with Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah,
as well.
you're so creative.
Yeah, well, you know.
His answer is not touching that one with a 10-foot pole. My wife is my dream girl.
Yay!
Yeah.
That's a good answer.
Again, he is running for the judge. That's right.
Ha ha.
Now,
Good answer. Good answer.
I mean, yeah, so much going on here, sir. I mean, tedcrozier.com. Check out all this information that we talked about here on the show. It's on his Facebook page, on his website, Twitter, Instagram, the whole bit. If elected to judge, what's some of the things that you want to bring to the bench, sir?
Well, I've been working in the courts for 11 years, so I know the way the courts work. You know, we do the dockets, we do, you know, we prepare everything to get to court. So I'm real familiar with that. I just think that what I want to do is be fair and listen to people.
Yeah.
So people that come up there, we've talked about how emotional people are, and they want to get their side. They think, or they want their side to be heard, so that they think that somebody's listening and somebody's understanding. And I'm a good listener, and I will let them have their side, their time to talk and explain what's going on.
Right.
And then I want to weigh that based on the evidence and the facts, and do fair.
Right.
You know,
Fair is very
fair
important.
as according to what the law of Tennessee is. So I'm bound by the law.
Right.
I've got to apply the law. I can't go outside of that.
And
This is
rewrite
a
it.
trial court. I can't rewrite the law. You know, the Constitution says these things. You know, the statutes of the United States say these things. The Tennessee Constitution says these things, and then the statute says these things. I got to apply it in line with those items in order to make a correct ruling. Otherwise, if I do something way outside, I'll be appealed and I'll be overturned. And then the system kind of is not working the way it's supposed to.
Right, keep the system flowing the way it was designed to flow. I dig it, sir, and I appreciate you joining us on the show here today, and I wish you the best of luck. You got the voting starting tomorrow, early voting, and yes, March, we will find out who will be the next judge to take Circuit Part 3.
Very exciting.
Hopefully, whatever the determination of the outcome is, you and everyone else we have on the show, more than welcome to come up by whenever you guys want.
Yeah.
Anytime you need me, I'd be glad to show up. All you got to do, you got my phone number, call me, text me, whatever, and if you want me here, I'll be here.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate that.
Yeah, and I tell you what, Joey, I can tell he's going to be a really good judge, because I think he can see through people's BS.
Did you call me Joey?
No.
I think you called me Joey.
Did I call him Joey?
Joey.
No, everybody says no. Everybody
heard
says
it.
no.
I heard
Yeah, I heard Joey.
I heard it, Joey.
You heard what you wanted.
Locally, Sky, what do you got?
Not Joey.
Sky, what do you got?
Sky. All right, well, Clarksville's warming shelters are going to open this week. Now, as cold weather approaches again this week, the city of Clarksville is preparing to assist the needy with warming shelters on the coldest days. Now, according to an email from the mayor's office, the New Providence United Methodist Church will have a warming shelter open at their facility from 4 p.m. Tuesday, February 9th through 9 a.m. Thursday on February 11th.
Why did it take them so long to get these shelters open? I mean, it's been cold since January 1st.
It's getting pretty chilly. Now, the New Providence UMC is located at 1317 Fort Campbell Boulevard. This is in addition to the assistance that will be provided by community partner organizations such as the Salvation Army, Room at the Inn, Buffalo Valley, and the Community Action Agency. Now, according to the National Weather Service, temperatures are only expected to reach a high of 28 degrees Tuesday before dropping to an overnight low of 16 degrees. Wednesday, the temperatures will rise again to 26 degrees before dropping to 12 overnight.
Dang.
Now, Thursday is forecast to see a return to more tolerable temperatures with a high of 34 degrees, and anyone with questions about these offers or offers to volunteer should call 931-338-0868.
Right. I mean, here it is, okay? As we know, Manic Cafe has been on the show many times, and their stats, I trust them.
Very involved.
Over 500 people within our community homeless, okay? And that's
200 children.
Yeah, children included, veterans included. All right, we got to take care of our homeless community. I mean,
Yes.
we all reach a point where we're a little down on our luck, and some people worse than most. All right,
And sometimes that time is winter,
yeah,
and it's cold.
These temperatures are lethal. Okay, you
They
said
are.
12 degrees.
They are, yes.
That's
I did.
lethal.
Yeah.
All right, and if you can volunteer, and volunteering is helping going out and getting to these people through Manic Cafe, through all of this. I mean, the city should donate the buses too, or something. I don't know, because man, 500 plus people, and Kenny York said that's a low ball number.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate. I hate to see people down on the luck,
But
especially off of Craft Street there, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Well, Sky,
Yeah, well, if you want to help out, you can call at 931-338-0868. And this segment of the show is brought to you by O'Connor's Irish Pub off Exit 1. Now, Wednesday is karaoke with DJ Vic. Thursday is Ladies' Night. Friday is live music with the rock group of Viagra Falls.
Hey,
That's
my
their
group,
name.
huh?
That's their rock group name. Viagra
That's
Falls.
AJ's band. No, that's
It's an AJ
Saturday.
rocker.
Saturday is the Mardi Gras party with live music from the Uncle Lenny Band. And for more information, you can visit o'connorsfun.com.
You couldn't keep it together?
Oh, no.
No?
Viagra Falls.
What a great rock group name.
Get out of here.
You said rock.
Oh, ew. You guys.
Chief!
What?
Chief, do push it.
No.
Yeah.
But,
That's terrible.
again, Ted, thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us today on the show. And yeah, I mean, we'll keep up with you on the news a whole bit. And yeah.
Yes, sir.
Well, Joe, thank you, Sky, everybody here. Thank you for your hospitality. I appreciate you all asking me on. It's been great, and thank you for the best wishes.
We party with a purpose here on the Joe Padula Show. All right, we're going to take a quick break here. I see Drone Chris is out there.
Yes, you do.
Yeah,
Where?
he's looking around. Look at him. Where?
He's got that pretty beard, too.
So yeah, we're going to be talking about some of the regulations that have just been bestowed upon the drone users out there,
Yes, indeed.
and how it affects common drone users such as Chris. I love his drones. He's got great videos.
Oh,
His
yeah.
YouTube links are on the Joe Padula Show Facebook page. Plus, we got some headlining news.
We do. We've got 19 cited for cockfighting in Kentucky.
Yep.
Can't be fighting
Hey,
chickens, I'm saying.
We're a border city. We got to cover this as well.
Viagra Falls.
Plus, we got entertainment news coming up and live music with Courtney Dickinson. But hey, enjoy this song by Queen City Ice as we go to break. Joe Padula Show, WJZM 1400 AM. Absolutely.
Oh, we got so much fun with that traffic.
Okay. Sir, can we take pictures?
Sure.
Awesome. And
Where-
do you think...
Now, where did you say Viagra Falls is playing? I'm going to have to go see these guys.
Isn't that great? It's Hot Tub Party.
Is it?
They changed their name.
Oh, no. Okay, Friday night at O'Connor's.
Friday at O'Connor.
Oh, you killing me, man.
What?
Killing me, man.
What happened?
Y'all gonna make me super insecure.
No, I'm
Shut
showing
the
out
door.
to you. I told you you was doing better than the rest of us.
Stop.
Yeah.
You're roasting me on air.
I wasn't roasting you. What is he talking about? I will, though.
Sunday features a brand new brunch with your famous breakfast in a glass. Monday, get solid cookies and mythics all day long. Tuesday, check out trivia night with $3 mason jars to you. Wednesdays is ladies night with karaoke and dollar drinks for the females. Thursday, bike nights are back, and the weekend early rate party with the Kilt Girls and the major sporting events. This is Kilt Pub and Eatery, a cold beer never looks so.
Time now for a traffic update here on WJZM Radio, brought to you by the Augustine Insurance Group. Traffic moving along smoothly in the Clarksville area. No accidents reported at this time. There are a couple traffic stops around town, the latest being on Windrush Drive and Fort Campbell Boulevard. Be on the lookout for those, as well as your usual afternoon slow spots, including Wilma Rudolph and New Providence Boulevards, Fort Campbell traffic on 41A and the intersection of Madison Street and MLK Boulevard. All usually slow this time of day. Slow down, stay alert, and have a safe ride home on this Tuesday afternoon. As always, this traffic update brought to you by our friends at the Augustine Insurance Group, Clarksville's insurance expert since 1972.
This advertising partner register one is running indoor advertising to provide an audience for your ad. We guarantee that consumers will read your ad. We can say that. On average, people spend between 23 less per now and the
They got that light right away. God, it was there. And I just said, come on, Dale. Flash. Oh, crap. Go, man.
I don't even know if still working now.
I know you
Yeah, it works, John. That's even faster. But there's a car in front of me too, so but he couldn't got him. Got me in the ditch. Dang. Checking that mail. That's a boy right there.
It's supposed to be off today because of the snow. Chris, come on in.
Come on in, man.
Oh, it's so warm in here.
Yes, but it might melt. There's no internet.
Well, my visitors on it, but my iPad ain't.
I'll tell you what, Chief, can you help him out on this?
Here. Oh, there's a charger. Oh, I'm not gonna pull the mic right now. Hi, Aaron. Aaron said he's watching.
Hi, Aaron.
That's all right.
I like your jersey.
That's all right.
Thank you. I got it. It's not mine.
I wasn't in town.
Your whole life, too.
Oh, no, I'm registered.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Where's your registration card?
I'm not registered.
But I have one.
Okay. Oh, I have no idea.
I'm not a Tennessee resident, so. Not yet, at least.
Every step of the way. That's what they do. It's not just floor covering, carpet, hardwood, tile, laminate, vinyl,
Come on, Sky, it's icicle. It's all natural.
Lighten up. Put it all together to give you the look you want. Locally owned and operated since 1961. Local floor covering is conveniently located at 236 North Spring Street behind.
Just ruptured my eardrum.
I
Just got Johnny Manziel.
You needed that. Life ruined.
I think you stabbed my brain.
Take it easy there, young one. We'll just have to get posted at Very Bear Trust Us. This is abundance of homemade flavors and massive shopping cart. It's the dessert
Lemonade. Some Brittany Blair.
Yes.
I'm gonna go make some green tea and pass out.
I got a text from Aaron that said he's watching. He says hi.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. How's it going? All right, it's good to see you.
Yo!
What's up?
That's cool.
Look at Ernesto's beard.
How majestic.
How'd the post interview go, sir? Did he do all right?
I don't know how I do anytime. You know, it's kind of like listening to your own voice after you.
No,
you know.
Yeah,
you
it's
got a good
crazy.
voice, though.
It went good. It
Did
looked
I do
like
all
it was
right?
going good.
I think you did great on the show.
Okay.
Down,
I
you got a
made
good voice.
a brief guest appearance.
Thank you all.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Have a good one. See you again soon. No doubt about
Okay.
it. Absolutely.
Oh, he's judging me too.
Stop judging.
All right, here we go. Yo, some Brittany Blair.
So good.
See that? We had Sky singing, and then right afterwards, Brittany Blair.
What a difference. Yeah.
Oh, you have such a grudge with her.
I think it's more of a crush, really.
She goes, did you hear that sarcasm? What a difference. Man.
They're two different genres.
Here's how it all stemmed. The rivalry between Brittany Blair, an artist out of Franklin, Tennessee, and
Completely.
Sky.
This is all fabricated.
No, believe you me, this
it's
is not
alleged.
fabricated.
This is not real.
So when Sky was taking off one of her weeks, okay, we had Brittany Blair come in and read the news.
I love your face, Brittany.
And Brittany did a great job. Okay, she did a fantastic job. And
not what
Sky got a little jelly. Okay, because not only did Brittany do a great job being a news girl,
Didn't stab anybody.
but she's a great singer as well.
I love jelly.
Sky is a great singer and great broadcaster. So that's where the rivalry comes. They're very similar, so they hate each other.
Yes, but I do work for peanuts. I don't think Brittany Blair will work for peanuts.
Ouch.
What? I love nuts.
Ouch.
Salted, roasted,
Damn.
Peanut butter and jelly.
peanut butter and jelly.
There you go.
Damn.
Well, it
What?
just went full circle. There it is. We got the
Oh
jelly,
my
we got
God.
the nuts, we can move
Peanut
on.
butter and a jelly.
Can't believe you just said that.
It's okay. I just can't wait to talk about cockfighting.
Sky, locally, what do you got?
Oh, We've got 19 cited for cockfighting in Kentucky. The Kentucky State Police responded to a cockfighting event Saturday night and discovered more than 30 dead gamecocks. Now, it happened off Petraeus Road in Lynn Grove at around 7:20 p.m. Police found 22 people on the scene, 19 of which were cited for cruelty to animals. 13 of those cited are from Middle Tennessee. A camper and a trailer on the scene were used to house the gamecocks. More than 35 live roosters and hens were turned over to the Humane Society of Callaway County.
All right. Chris, how you doing, Drone Chris?
I just came for the coffee.
Oh, good.
It's good today.
I'm just here so I won't get fined.
Marshall Lynch. Well, we were going to talk about him earlier. I mean, with some sports news or with our interns,
Don't.
but
Joe, don't even.
I mean, maybe you have to take over the sports news
Yeah,
today.
I'd hate to.
But yeah, Chris P. I mean, you're a drone guy. You have how many drones now? Or?
Two
drones.
2.5.
How much do they cost and value?
Average.
$1 million.
Average, I'd put between 2,000 and 3,000.
What about yours?
Mine, I'd say between 2,000 and 3,000. Most people, though, you can go out and buy one for anywhere from $400 to $900.
Yeah.
Just get like one of the commercial ones.
I see them for sale at like Mapco now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? For like $100.
What's that store that's over on the river?
Here, get closer to the mic too. You got such a pretty voice. I think it's
Bargain Hut, I think they sell them too.
Oh, yeah.
Bargain Hunt, right? Yes, Bargain Hunt, and that's exactly where you want your drone operating device to purchase that at a place called Bargain Hunt.
Hey, if
right?
it works.
If you want to invest in a drone, because they're all great, you get the videos, okay, you get the aerial views, the bird's eye view. But do you recommend if you're gonna go drone, get something decent?
For if you've never flown a drone before, I would recommend getting one of the small nano ones. So the
like
ones
a practice drone.
Yeah, like the
starter drone.
You can go to any hobby store.
The mall kiosk drones.
The mall, basically, yeah.
Those little helicopters.
Yeah,
That's what I was thinking of. Was the helicopters where you pull the string? You remember those?
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yes.
15 years ago, you put them on the little thing.
Yeah, and they
Pull the
take
string
off,
and
right?
They take off, and they would always come back to the
Yeah.
guy in the mall.
Right.
But then when you get home, you pull the string, and it's like
go to
on
the
your
park.
neighbor's roof.
Yeah.
It's in the river.
Now you're in trouble.
It's
Like
in
you
the
did
sewer,
something
you're
wrong
reaching in
'cause
there.
The helicopter wouldn't come back like advertised.
No,
Yeah.
the drones are just like that, just with batteries.
But what is the American Academy of Model Aeronautics?
The American Academy of Model Aeronautics,
Ooh,
yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
They're a community for basically anyone interested in a remote controlled aircraft. So like planes, helicopters, drones, and they provide a couple of services. They provide insurance. So if I'm out flying a drone and it lands on someone's car,
Right.
as long as I wasn't flying it outside of their guidelines, which are actually a lot safer than what the FAA's recommendations are, then they'll cover the damages up to like $50,000, I think.
And this is $75 to join for this insurance. Is that for the year?
Yeah, you get insurance for your aircraft. You get a registration number for it. It's a registration number for the AMA, not for the FAA.
Now, as for you mentioned the FAA regulations and these regulations, what are the current regulations put out on drone owners right now as we speak in this country?
They haven't changed much. You can't go above 400 feet, and you can't go out of line of sight, and then you just basically can't be negligent with it. So you can't fly it over people, over like parking lots where there's a lot of value that you can damage, stuff like that.
Outside an apartment window.
Yeah.
Now, as a drone owner, are you okay with these regulations?
Absolutely.
And why is that?
If you've never had to try and control something with a remote control and all you can see out of is this tiny little screen, 400 feet is really, really high. There are very few applications where I would ever have to need to go higher than that.
Understood. Now, here it is, okay? I mean, you got the Academy of Model Aeronautics, which represents about 185,000 people.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty impressive. And it's called this new registry that the drone operators have to go through. They call it unnecessary burden. And it argues that the FAA should focus more on educating drone pilots.
Mm-hmm.
Weigh in on this, please.
Well, first off, I want to say I agree with the AMA, just because that is what the AMA has always sought to do. they're more inclined to educate people and tell them how to operate safely, and they provide an incentive through things like insurance and whatnot.
Yeah, I mean, as the rise of drones as we speak now, I mean, everyone's buying them, okay? Even our Montgomery County Mayor, Jim Durd, has his drone, which, man, he gets so many views when he does these posts.
The rise of drones.
I mean, here it is. But, yeah, I do agree that there needs to be some type of rules and regulations. Because just a year ago, it was pretty much a free-for-all.
Yep.
And especially by airports, I don't want these things by airports. If I'm taking off on a plane, I don't want some idiot. No offense to you, Chris. I don't want some idiot out there flying a drone near where we're taking off.
Maybe.
You know, like if a goose can fly into the engine and take down a plane as it lands in the Hudson River, I can just only imagine what a drone could do.
You'd be surprised. Drones, I'll speak on behalf of people like me who build their own.
Okay.
They're not going to be as dense as a bird. A lot of them are usually lighter than, say, a goose. Not so much a pigeon, but it is hard plastic and metal, and there's a lot of parts moving at really high speed, and you got batteries, so that's a biohazard or a hazmat hazard. But I've seen videos online. That's about as far as my experience goes.
Do you have to get a license to operate a drone now?
Legally, yes.
So that's what it's come down to. If you're a drone operator, you have to get a license. And how do you get this license?
It's not a license per se.
It's not a cheesy picture you got to take?
Yeah. Yeah.
You get a learner's permit, you got to fly with your dad or something for a while?
Well, a good metaphor I like to use to explain it to people is with cars. You have to have a license to drive a car. You have to have photo identification, and you have to have insurance, and you have to register the vehicle.
Unless you're illegal, then you can just drive it.
Or if you steal it, you know. With the drones, the only thing you have to worry about is just getting a registration number for it.
Okay.
And the idea is the FAA wants to use this, so if they intercept or find your aircraft, they can trace it back to you in a database that's going to have your name and your address. And this is a joint collaboration between the FAA and the Department of Transportation.
Well, there's ages on driver's license. What's the age on the drone license right now?
According to Forbes, it will be as young as 13.
13 years old?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want a little punk flying these things around with a license.
That's one of my questions. Is there like a, some type of setback on these things where, I mean, it can't like run out of its battery in midair, can it? I mean, is it going to land itself when it gets like 3% and somebody's being negligent?
That's a good point.
I don't know.
That's a good point.
Is it going to fall out of the dead air 400 feet down onto something?
Which I've had happen.
Which has had happened. Yeah, the malfunction.
See, now it's terrifying.
Well, there are drones that do that though. They self-land, right? When there's a certain height or there's certain
See, I was thinking, we've got cars that can park themselves. So if you're flying at 350 feet and you're hitting 3% battery, that thing's probably going to need a setting to where it automatically lands itself. If you're
that's the way I set mine up through various fail safes.
Right.
If the battery's too low, it'll turn around and it'll land right above where it's at. If it goes out of range, it'll turn around and come back to me.
Well, all right, we got to. It's 1:15. We got to take a break here. But Chris, I mean, if anyone's got questions about drones, how can they contact you? Your YouTube channel?
YouTube or Google Plus.
Yeah. Check out these videos. I mean, the links are on the Joe Padula Show Facebook page. Okay, pinned to the top is today's promotional poster. You'll see Chris a beautiful smile. You're wearing the headphones in the picture too.
Yeah.
As always.
Can you send me a decent selfie of you?
Okay, I can do
please.
that.
Like right now.
Like he doesn't have a Facebook.
Just
or
do
nothing.
it.
You know what I mean? He's what'd you say? You're off the grid.
Low key.
You're low key, right?
Ah.
You're one of those wackadoos, huh?
Nah, people just. I'm paranoid.
No, yeah.
People try to kill me.
That's why he has a drone.
Yeah.
It's a security drone.
No,
Well, you should see my apartment. My mom walked in the first time that I reorganized it, and she called it the
Cameras
command
everywhere.
post.
I love it.
There are cameras.
Sky, what was that interview that segment brought to us?
This segment of the show was brought to us by our friends over at Very Bear Frozen Yogurt and Ice Cream. It's the only self-serve frozen yogurt and ice cream store in Clarksville, and it's got its locations on Wilma Rudolph Boulevard next to Mulligan's and in Sango next to Walmart. Now, for more, you can visit them online at berrybearyogurt.com.
Guess what they got coming to their store soon?
Yoda.
I'll give you a hint.
I would hope.
Chewy?
No
It's coming in the
way.
studio soon.
What?
So, Sky, get your Chewy impression ready. So, yeah, Chewy, I heard you started manscaping. How's that working out for you? Chewy, you've been dating a lot, I've seen now.
That was
Hanging
pretty
out
good,
with the Wookiees,
actually.
Wookiees. How do you guys mate? Okay, there you go.
She's gonna make some guy happy.
Guy locally, what do you got for us?
Well, we've got the, speaking of the deity, we've got the sale of the Nashville Deja Vu site to open up downtown's front door. And we've got a longtime home of the strip club Deja Vu, Showgirls of Nashville, has been sold, paving the way for future redevelopment that city leaders and other area stakeholders see transforming a major entrance into downtown. Now, Rich Riebling, the city's chief operating officer, said that moving that establishment out of the front door just opens up a lot more development activity and sends a good message that it's a different and a new Nashville. A local real estate investor, Dave Arnhold, paid $6.5 million for Deja Vu's home of 26 years at 1214 Demumbrian Street.
It's a lot of singles.
Yeah, plus an adjacent vacant office building at 1301 McGavick Street. Now, the strip club isn't going away just yet. Under terms of sale, Deja Vu will continue operating at its location for 18 months. Now, in a statement, the Gentlemen's Club has said Arnhold agreed to assist Deja Vu with finding its new home.
Oh, jeez.
Oh boy.
If Chewbacca's coming here, maybe Jabba the Hutt will go over there.
How does Jabba the Hutt sound?
Right, well, this segment of the show is brought to you by Wiz Advertising. Wiz Ads is based in Clarksville and offers indoor advertising that puts a business directly in front of customers. Places and events are seen in places like restaurants, nightclubs, and bars, fitness centers, bowling alleys, golf courses, coffee shops, as well as public restrooms. Now, you can be seen and contact wizads.com. That's WHIZZADS.com.
All right, we're going to take a quick break here, but Chris, hang out with us a little bit longer. But thanks again for filling us in on what's going on in the drone world.
Yeah.
Because I'm a fan of these things, man.
All those
You got my number.
Well, no, I don't, because you're off the grid. Or, you're low key.
There you go.
You're low key.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to take a quick break here, but when we get back, we got headlining news, some entertainment news, and live music with, yes, the artist that you're listening to right
Oh,
now,
so beautiful.
Courtney Dickinson. Great smile, too, huh?
Yeah, the people need to tune in on the video.
Yeah, you wanted to
You
another video.
really want to see her.
She's a hottie. She's a hottie. You know, last time she was on the show, somebody said that she looked like the hotter version of Lindsay Lohan.
She does.
Right.
I can see that.
The hotter version of
If
Lindsay
Lindsay
Lohan.
Lohan had a remarkably gorgeous hair
Yeah, and a beautiful smile.
and a beautiful
And smells good. I
personality.
heard she smells bad. Lindsay Lohan, not Courtney Dickinson.
Yeah, Courtney's got a good attitude.
Yeah, oh, I love her. Love her sound. All right, don't go nowhere. Talk Radio meets live music coming up next here on the Joe Padula Show, WJZM 1400 AM. Absolutely. All right. Can we see your news?
Yep.
Let me do some crossing off here. And Chris, if you don't mind taking the sky chair over there, the shotgun.
Much better at
You know, if you look right at the light bulb, it'll make you sneeze.
I'm aware of that. That's why I'm not
Yeah.
looking at the light bulb.
Oh, okay. I
This
can't
yours,
hold
mine?
it. I can't hold
No,
sneezes. That's Ow!
Yes?
I'll be on
That's your
Facebook.
charger, right?
Yeah, you're gonna sit here for now. All right.
Thank you.
Good deal.
Let's put it on silent.
I love it. If I put it on silent, it still would somehow find a way to
You didn't do
make
it
noise.
for me. Oh, I just pushed that thing.
Huh?
Here's your jacket. You go well.
Watch this single bowl?
Yeah. Sky.
Alright, yeah.
Caught Nick.
We've
Will.
met. Oh, we've met, yes.
Oh, you met?
Yeah. Thank you, though, for that. It's very late.
Never tell a man that. I'm late.
What? You're late? What?
Yeah.
It's all your wife's fault.
Yeah.
I want to watch this devastating end.
It's gonna snow next Monday. Yeah.
I just got back from the
You got like 2 minutes.
I spent the first morning, on Bunny Hill, frontage, back edge.
Do you know what live songs they're playing? Because the two ones that are not live. The two ones I'm gonna do live are Young Forever, the same one, Girls Sing.
I did that, I did like, maybe like 7 days on the Bunny.
Because if not, I have this too, and that's one of the newer ones. I brought it just in case.
Nice and warm.
Yeah, for a little while, and you're like, ah, it's hot here, you know what I'm saying?
Hello. Hi. How are you? Good, good. How you doing? You are blonde since I saw you last. Sometimes. It looks good. Thanks. I just let the girls do it. Here, yeah. You pick something. That's right. Tell me what I look good in to do it. Just pick it. Put red in it too.
Oh, wait.
But it was so cool. Like, a friend said that, like, you know, if you don't like it first day.
How are y'all?
Good, how are you?
Cool.
I got this one too. Check this out. I got it on Facebook. The door for like the past.
Are you on
Watching my
SoundCloud?
videos. I'm like,
Yes.
oh my God, this dude. I watch all my YouTube videos.
I don't know if all the new stuff's up there though. That's what I was thinking about.
And then my page.
Aren't they all on Reverb?
Got my videos.
Reverb Nation.
Mm-hmm.
Got my stuff.
If they're not on SoundCloud, they'll be on Reverb.
I did it.
Just not sure if I
And I never.
two I know
But those are the ones I'm doing live. Young Forever and Girls Are Gonna.
Which one are you doing live?
Young Forever and Girls Are Gonna.
Okay, so I just play.
Oh, that's fine.
Play Black Horse and Cherry Tree.
That's fine, yeah.
It's up to you.
Yeah, that's fine. And then I don't know if you have that one's on there. So I don't know if you
Guy, I
have
ran out of ink. So if there's a hole in it, we'll read it.
but the third one
Okay.
is one that's not on there. That's new.
All right, headphone levels are good, right?
Yeah, get really close.
Yeah, throw those guys on, yeah.
Get close to it. You know how you're
Oh,
professional.
exactly.
All right, here we go. Yo. Yeah. Here, Mark, turn that up.
It's a good tune.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Been practicing. This is one of my karaoke for my schools.
I can hear you doing this.
No, 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 no.
Yeah.
I'm terrible at singing. That's why we leave it to the pros. Like, ladies and gentlemen, Courtney Dickinson.
Yes.
Great to see you back again.
Good to be back.
Last
Thank
time you were here, let's see, I mean, you did such a fantastic job. I mean, you weighed in on some cool topics, you told your story, you played some live music, and that was floored, if you will. And so, what does that mean, that was floored? I know what it means, but why
Floored.
Floored.
You were knocked to the floor because you were.
Is that what it means?
Oh, I was
Floored?
taken aback.
I'm taken aback.
Yes.
I was floored and taken aback.
There you are.
That's right. No, actually, I fell forward. I was taken a forward.
There you are.
Just taking a front. But yes, Courtney Dickinson hanging out with us. Check her out, CourtneyDickinson.com. I mean, playing our music here today. We'll get into some live ones in a bit. And Courtney, where you been? Well, you've been pretty busy lately.
Well, since I've been here last, I actually came out with a new EP.
Nice.
It has 3 songs on it. And the song called Young Forever, we're going to radio with next month.
Love it.
So that's exciting.
Such a good sound. Such a good sound. Let's see. I got a quick one here. I guess it is really all about that bass. According to a new study from Oxford University.
Oh.
They're pretty smart over there at Oxford.
Sometimes.
It's not Oxford, Mississippi. It's like Oxford.
It's a real thing.
So women with larger butts
Oh.
are healthier than their slimmer
That's
counterparts.
really what they're doing at Oxford.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
Dude, if you got offered to be the head butt studier, would you not take it?
Oh, don't.
Right. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't want to get you another black eye from your girlfriend.
Oh, wow.
She said it was an accident.
He fell down the stairs.
But then, yeah, so in several ways they say that you're healthier if you got that baby got back.
Okay.
The study of 16,000 women. Man, that's a
big study.
That's 32,000 cheeks. Found that those with larger butts had lower levels of glucose and cholesterol and higher levels of omega-3 fats.
Oh.
Which are beneficial.
Something fishy about this.
Oh, come on. Oh, Mark.
Mark.
You couldn't refrain?
No, he couldn't.
I hope she gets it back. These women are also less susceptible to metabolic and cardiovascular diseases because they had more advantages body fat distribution. Women with bigger bottoms are also likelier to have a hormone that makes them less hungry. And are therefore makes them less susceptible to becoming obese. So this is why the Kardashians do what they do. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
I wonder if it goes for guys too. I don't know if you noticed, Wendy. I have a what they call a bubble butt.
A Dunkadunk.
Yeah, Dunkadunk.
He's got the Dunkadunk.
So hopefully that's for guys too.
Score one for the Ivy League.
That's right. That's right. Sky, headlining news. What do you got for us?
Well, we've got the New Hampshire primaries being held today, and the latest polls show that Donald Trump and Bernie Sanders are leading their party's races by wide margins. Now, the poll had Sanders up over Hillary Clinton by 26 points, while Trump led Marco Rubio by 14 points. Now, the town of Dixville Notch, they maintained their tradition of voting just after midnight.
What was the name of that town?
Dixville.
Okay, I just checked.
Dixville Notch.
It's funny that we just read a butt story. But please continue.
It is. Cockfighting earlier, too. Now, the results on the Democratic side had Bernie Sanders leading Clinton 4-0. On the Republican side, John Cash had 3 votes, and Donald Trump received 2.
All right, there you go. Courtney, you been following the politics at all?
A little bit,
Yeah, the 2016 presidential campaign. I mean, it's so much focus. Look at all the viewers tuning into the debates and everything. Who do you think is going to win the New Hampshire primary? Any guesses on the Republican side and the Democrat side?
I have no idea.
You know what? Neither does New Hampshire. Okay? You're just like them. Don't worry about it. What else you got there, Sky?
Well, we've got fans of the Democratic presidential candidate Bernie Sanders are wearing their support for him on their sleeves and on their rib cages, their calves, their necks, and backs. Now, several dozen people have flocked to A Artistic Tattoo in Montpelier, Vermont to get a free tattoo of the senator, complete with his unkept hair and thick-rimmed glasses. Now, the promotion began a week ago, and tattoo artist Chad Fay says that it will run as long as Sanders does. Tattoo artist Jessica Andrew tells the newspaper that she's inked Sanders' image on 8 people in 2 days, and Fay says that he's done at least 15 tattoos of Sanders in the past week.
Courtney,
Feel the burn.
did you know that I have a
Yeah,
I have a
cool.
tattoo of President Reagan across my chest?
No.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Every time I make it bounce, it says, "Tear down this wall." It's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Pretty impressive.
Battleship on the other side.
Cost a lot of money. I got a Love Blood Ink tattoo. Very nice.
Very
Better
good
enough.
place. All right, well, the year 2015 set a record for shark attacks worldwide, with most of them occurring in the U.S. Now, there were 98 unprovoked shark attacks worldwide, with 59 of those occurring in the U.S., and of those, 30 were in Florida. Now, scientists say the previous record was 88 shark attacks in 2000.
Bay, say you're in the water, okay? I know you've never been outside of Tennessee, okay? I don't believe that, by the way. You've been in Kentucky.
Yeah, but river sharks.
Right, so if you were in the
It's
ocean
real.
and a shark goes after you, what are you doing?
Bleeding.
No. You're in there. Somebody
I do like the way they threw it in there, unprovoked.
Unprovoked.
Yeah, right.
How do you what?
Teasing sharks.
tickling them, you know? No, what do you do, Bay? I mean, do you fight back or do you swim?
Fight and swim at the same time.
Fight and swim at the same time.
Yeah.
Multitasking.
Okay, there you go, Bay. Nice job.
Sounds difficult. You'll have to demonstrate. Now, if you need an excuse not to train for a marathon, scientists say you can actually be allergic to running.
Yes, me.
I've heard this.
Yeah.
Get out, EJ. This is
Now everyone's volunteering. This is
No
the problem with the
way,
world. Now
no.
everyone's allergic to everything. Now running.
No. A team of scientists have identified a rare form of hives, which is induced by vibration and can be triggered by running, clapping your hands, towel drying, or even a bumpy car ride.
Showing up.
Get out. Now, the genetic mutation, the genetic mutation can produce a reaction that can range from mild to debilitating. Now, in addition to itchy red welts, people with the condition can also experience flushing, headaches, fatigue, blurry vision, or a metallic taste in the mouth.
Courtney, are you allergic to running?
I wish.
I mean, she goes that way. I mean, you're in great shape. I mean, what is it? Is it diet? Is it intake discipline? What do you do to stay in shape besides being
Honestly,
young?
I eat chocolate. I really don't do anything.
Now I hate you. Now it's official.
Aw.
She eats the chocolate.
I
Oh, that
do.
chocolate goes right to
I
that
eat dark
brain.
chocolate though. I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's
It's healthy.
Yeah, sure.
That's good for you.
In portions. Yeah.
Sure. Well,
Steak and potatoes
anything.
will keep you skinny, Joe.
No, that's not true.
Oh, yeah.
That's not true at all.
That's what I'm doing. All
Look
right.
at-
Well,
look at
Headline
Mark.
News has been brought to you by Daymar College in Clarksville. Daymar's been helping students achieve their educational and career goals in business, criminal justice, healthcare, technology, and design, plus health and wellness. For more information about your career, you can visit daymarcollege.edu.
Yeah, let me some Daymar.
Love it, Damon.
Keep going, Sky. Let's
Alright.
we're on a roll here with the news.
Well, moving in entertainment, we've got Lamar Odom that's apparently up and about, as Kim Kardashian posted a message indicating that she and Lamar and Khloe went for a hike near their Casa Boston. And now they didn't completely reveal Lamar on camera, but the word is that it's the first time Lamar has gone outside for exercise.
Unbelievable. This story never goes away, huh? And he was a huge trending topic on Google of 2015.
Yes.
Courtney, you keep up to date with any of this?
A little bit.
Here, hold on. We just did the mic switch there. Go again.
A little bit.
Yeah, are you a Kardashian fan?
Not really, no.
What's some of the TV shows that you watch?
Thursday night is my night, so I watch Grey's Anatomy, Scandal, How to Get Away with Murder. It's like 3 hours. I don't want people to talk to me. Don't want to check my phone. I'm glued to the TV those 3 hours on Thursday night.
Now, these shows right here, I've heard of Grey's Anatomy. What's the other one?
How to Get Away with Murder.
Oh, yes. This
And
is
Scandal.
That show is where they show you how you can actually get away with murder.
Yes, certainly tells you a lot.
Two of those three names are concerning.
Yes, right?
Man, yeah, if you could move your seat closer to the door, we'd appreciate that.
Watch it.
She's crazy. She's crazy.
Padula, watch it. All right, now Hawaii's first medical marijuana dispensaries are due to open later this year, and among the 60 applicants was actor Woody Harrelson.
Woody!
Yeah, the state is now reviewing applications for dispensaries that will be awarded in April.
Yeah, he played Billy Ho in
Billy
White
Who?
Men Can't Jump.
Yep.
Yeah. So, yeah, Hawaii is now on the list of states with the medicinal marijuana.
There you go.
Yeah, I wonder when the vote is going to be put up here for Tennessee. Should be interesting.
Well, once a year. Now, a lock of John Lennon's hair is being auctioned by Heritage Auctions in Dallas. Now, the 4-inch lock of John's hair, which was cut off before his role in the 1967 movie How I Won the War, currently has a bid of $12,000.
Right, what the poor person doesn't understand, it's actually his pubic hair, and they forgot to tell him this.
I wonder if it's the DNA, the rock thing that you were aiming for. Someone's gonna cut the
Yeah,
hair.
yeah, this is definitely some
This is gross.
fanatic, or,
They're gonna smell it. Oh, it's so weird.
Courtney, who's the person, who's one person, if you could have, that's dead, that you could have a lock of hair, who would it be?
No one. That's
No
weird.
one. Me
Yeah.
neither. It's so weird. I don't know, maybe you're wrong. Since I got that tattoo.
I like Beethoven.
Beethoven.
All right, now Flava Flav.
I think you wear one of those wigs.
Flava Flav.
Operation Flava Flav in full effect.
He pleaded no contest to a misdemeanor DUI charge in Las Vegas yesterday. That was the second such plea he's made in 2 weeks involving similar charges in Nevada. Flav was fined at $685 each time and was ordered to attend a victim impact panel and drunken driving school.
I'll tell you what, he loves the fact that radio stations are talking about him right now.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what I mean?
Flava
I'm not saying he does this on purpose,
Yeah, boy.
but I'm sure he's not holding back.
Right.
Right.
Has he ever had his hold back?
Remember when
It's
he
crazy.
was hanging out with what's her name, Bridget Nielsen?
He does that all the time, doesn't he?
No,
That's his thing.
It was
big
such
girl.
an awkward TV show. That was also the beginning of reality TV.
Yeah.
Well,
Got
no,
us here.
that was
Couldn't look
the.
away.
I mean, the Osbournes, okay,
Yeah.
Real World, okay,
Yeah.
was a huge one.
What was the one with Kiss? The Kiss had one too.
Yeah, but it was that first
Oh, with Gene
branch
Simmons.
of the,
Yeah, it was.
it's like the first branch of the ridiculous tree.
Yeah.
Flava Flav.
Now we got the
Oh.
Kardashians for it, which hey, I mean, it gives us
Yeah.
good stuff to talk about. Bruce, well now Caitlyn Jenner.
Yep.
Yeah.
That too.
I wonder if I still think it's a hoax. I really do. I'm telling you, I don't think they're real. Have you seen them, Bay? No. Do you have any interest in seeing?
No.
Okay. Moving forward then.
All right. Can I know? Red Lobster says that it's feeling the Beyonce bounce The seafood chain known for its cheddar biscuits says that sales surged 33% on Sunday compared with last year's Super Bowl Sunday. The increase came after the release of Formation, in which Beyonce says that she took a man to Red Lobster after sex. Now, Red Lobster says that it's sure the mention is responsible for at least part of its sales jump. Also, after the mention by Beyonce, Red Lobster says it was a trending topic on Twitter for the first time.
Yeah, she's got some weird lyrics. And that Super Bowl halftime show. Ernesto, you watched the halftime show. You weren't a big fan. Courtney, did you watch the big game?
No, I had to do homework.
Oh, okay. Oh, my gosh.
Good
It was
girl.
so boring.
Yeah.
Good girl.
You didn't watch the halftime show
I didn't. I had a deadline at midnight, and I kind of procrastinated. So
on Super Bowl Sunday?
yeah,
Oh, what school is this for?
college. It's online college. So
Oh, man.
yeah, it was not fun.
Yeah, Ernesto, I mean, you watched this, you watched the Super Bowl, the halftime show.
Yeah, I just don't like. It shouldn't be a political forum. It shouldn't be a forum for controversy.
Right.
No.
It's it's a pastime that we all watch. Super Bowl is a big event, and she used it to push her agenda. And
Right.
I didn't really appreciate that.
It's kind of unprofessional almost at a
It
point.
is.
Yeah, I mean, there's so much stuff with like the all-white Oscars and Black Lives Matter
Uh-huh.
and all this other stuff. Like something as pure, well, not really pure, but something as
wholesome,
renowned as a Super Bowl
sacred.
should not be a
Yes,
place.
sacred.
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 It
Yeah.
should not be a place to push.
I know.
Pop
my
Quiz, Hot Shot, who was the first boy band or celebrity to actually perform the halftime show.
New Kids on the Block.
There you go.
Yeah.
Nice job.
All right.
Nice job.
Well, it looks like Whoopi Goldberg could be the next host to leave The View. In fact, some are saying that she's trying to get fired from the show. Whoopi has reportedly been acting hostile behind the scenes of the show and is constantly at war with management. Whoopi is in her last year of her contract, and if they fire her, they'd have to pay her the $5 million she's still owed. Now, supposed insiders say that she doesn't come in prepared and doesn't really engage with other panelists and
Yeah.
guests, and is pretty much just phoning in at this point.
Yeah, it's so weird. And I used to like Whoopi Goldberg as a stand-up comedian, but I mean, have you seen her lately? She looks like one of those creatures from what is that? The Dark Crystal?
It is the Dark Crystal.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she just like sits
The Great
there.
Conjunction.
Yeah, and you're like, and she just chimes in with crap. And,
Looks like girlfriend.
And it's all like hate now. Believe me, I'm not the biggest View watcher. You know what I mean? It sounds like I am, but man, I don't know. It's an all-female cast. I mean, do you watch The View, Courtney, at all? Or?
I watched it a little bit.
Yeah, man, are you a fan of Whoopi Cushion Goldberg?
I don't know.
I don't know. She
Sharon Osbourne.
Yeah. Well, I don't even think Sharon Osbourne's on it
she's on
anymore.
there.
Yeah.
I liked when Candace was on there. The
Candace?
girl from Full House.
Candace Cameron.
Yeah, she was on there for like I don't know how many.
Oh.
Not very long. She was on there
No,
long.
but they got Fuller House now.
Yeah.
Yeah, with Jodie Sweetin, Candace Cameron,
Going
right?
back to work.
Yeah.
I think that's why that show can stick around for so long, though. 'Cause when you bring 5 panelists in,
Yeah.
you're bound to agree with one of them, and then you feel like you've been advocated for.
Barbara Walters, I mean, she sits on her like throne over there.
Yeah.
It's such a weird situation. Very weird.
Well, finally, if you're celebrating your birthday today, you do so with singer-songwriter Carole King, who is now 74 years old.
She's old.
Yeah, actor Joe
I mean,
Pesci.
she's very young.
Actor Joe Pesci from Lethal Weapon 4, Goodfellas and Casino is 73. Actress Judith Light from Who's the Boss, Law and
Yeah.
Order, SVU.
Tony
and
Danza.
Ugly Betty is 67.
She was
Now-
also in all of those Lifetime movies. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? About,
Not worried about any of them. Happy birthday, Joe
Yeah,
Pesci.
making money.
Joe Pesci, man.
All right, well,
Love me some Joe Pesci.
actor Michael B. Jordan of Creed and Fantastic Four is now 29 years of age, and comedian Chris Rock celebrated his 50th birthday this past weekend. Now, unfortunately, the Academy Awards are criticizing Chris for not inviting any white people to his birthday party.
You a traitor! You a traitor!
Yeah. But happy birthday. I love Chris Rock. I look forward to the Oscars. I know he's going to be funny.
I had no idea he was 50.
Yeah, he's 50 years old. Doesn't he look good?
He's doing great.
Yeah, he looks good.
Yeah, I need his diet.
Or his money.
Yeah, that'll work.
For sure.
I'll take either. Entertainment News is brought to you by the Gilroy, which is voted Tennessee's 8th best pub. Now, the Gilroy is located in downtown Clarksville at 140 University Avenue.
Courtney Dickinson, hanging out with us. Courtney, introduce your friend you brought with us playing guitar, lead strings today.
This is Will.
Will, how are you?
Hi,
Ladies and
Will.
gentlemen, Will. Yeah, Will. So, Courtney, here you guys are. I mean, live music. Just recently released your EP. All right, how'd the release party go? What'd you guys do?
We actually did not do a release party.
Let's do a release. I love going to these release parties. by the way.
Yeah.
It's so cool. I have such a good time.
They are fun. I've had one before. They're really fun.
Let's set one up for you for this EP.
Yeah, let's
Let's do it. I mean, you're out of Nashville. I mean, originally from Georgia, though, right?
Yes.
And when did you make the transition from Georgia to the music mecca of the world, known as Nashville, Tennessee, y'all?
Well, we're still back and forth, kind of. We have a little place up here, and where we live, in Atlanta at least, is 3.5 hours away. So we're here.
Which ain't too bad of a trip.
No, it's
Yeah.
easy.
No,
it's fine. Yeah, it's probably we're here as much as we are there.
Right.
But right now, with it as cold as it is, I kind of want to be there because it's a little bit warmer.
Yeah, this weather sucks.
Yeah.
Like we were messaging each other yesterday, saying, okay, if the snow comes through, but it was nothing.
It was actually snowing a lot on the way here, but it wasn't sticking to the ground.
Yeah,
I mean, it was
slushy.
sticking to the ground, but not the.
Yeah.
not
Thank
the
God it was
pavement.
50 degrees yesterday, and those
yes.
roads were warm enough to go get out of here.
Really warm.
But can we go to break playing a live song?
Sure.
What's the first song you want to play live on the show here today?
Girls are gonna.
All right, so the song is called. Let me turn off that flash. Hey, Trevor, why'd you have the flash on this phone?
Trevor.
What's his name? Trevor?
Trevor.
Tell him to come in here,
What'd you
please.
call him? Marcia? What was the other
Beavis,
one?
Mavis.
Mavis.
Yeah.
Beavis, Mavis.
Don't use the flash on this phone. Who put the flash on this phone?
It wasn't me.
It's all you.
Chief, was that you?
Chief does
Chief,
love
don't
us.
put the flash on this phone.
I didn't put no flash on.
Yeah, you did.
It was probably me, but I have to blame somebody.
He loved the flash.
He loves the flash.
He does.
Well, him and his man boobies. Remember,
That guy.
oh, you missed it last week. He
He's
flashed
getting
the. Who'd you flash last week, Chief?
AJ. I feel left out now.
Who did he flash? One of our artists.
Oh no.
Yeah, didn't he flash somebody?
no.
It wasn't Vader, was it?
No. But as long as it's not Corey Dickinson. But this song here, okay, the title of the song, explain it.
Well, it's actually funny. It's a girl song. It's all about going out with girls and how you're having fun with your friends. And I actually wrote it with all guys. It was me and 2 guys in the room.
Oh my Lord.
Writing a girl song.
Right?
So some of the suggestions they would have, I'd be like, that's not really what I would do, but I
You
guess.
don't really pillow fight like that. That's not true.
Well,
So-
I'm looking forward to hearing this. And, hopefully I can relate in many different ways. Or hopefully not, but we'll find out. But ladies and gentlemen, please listen to the music stylings of Courtney Dickinson.
Quick stop eggs on exit 9, sweet sipping on something through a couple red vines. Oh, a 30-minute rear view makeup pretty, sitting shotgun getting all big city. Oh, here we go. Oh, sometimes a woman needs to chase a little while. Sometimes we gotta show the guys how to do it right. When we turn up a song that makes us wanna move it, start something wrong when we know we shouldn't do it. Get real loud and let 'em know it. It's gonna be one of those. Do whatever we wanna. It's gonna be one of those. Do whatever we wanna. Tonight's the night the girls are gonna. Get all kinds of crazy without getting drunk. Sunshine may be shining, but we've had enough. Oh, the innocent flirt never hurt nobody. Don't mean nothing, it's just how we party. Oh, and sometimes a girl just ain't looking for love. Sometimes a girl just wants to have some fun. That's why we turn up a song that makes us wanna move it. Start something wrong when we know we shouldn't do it. Get real loud and let 'em know it. It's gonna be one of those. Do whatever we wanna. It's gonna be one of those. Do whatever we wanna. Tonight's the night the girls are gonna. here we go. Uh-oh, here we go. Uh-oh, here we go. And we turn up a song that makes us wanna prove it. Start something wrong when we know we shouldn't do it. Get real loud and let them all know it. It's gonna be one of those. You get real loud and let them know it. Yeah, it's gonna be one of those. Do whatever we wanna. It's gonna be one of those. Do whatever we wanna. Tonight's the night. The girls are gonna do whatever we wanna. All the guys are gonna wanna. But tonight's the night. The girls are gonna do whatever we wanna. But tonight's the night. The girls are
How about them songs?
Courtney Dickinson.
Very nice.
Check her out at CourtneyDickinson.com. All right, we got to take a quick break here, but when we get back, some of the ups and downs of the music industry. I want to know how you handle it. What are some of some drama that enters your realm? I mean, here you are. You're in the entertainment industry. It's full of it. It's not easy.
No.
No. If it was, everyone would do it.
Yeah.
And those who do it, some of them suck, but you do not.
Right. Thank you.
You have a gift, you, and we're going to hear more of it when we get back. Right here on the Joe Padula Show, WJZM 1400 AM. Absolutely. All right. Nice job.
Thank you.
Good work.
I was saving number 3 for the intro. So.
And what song do you want to do live next?
Young Forever. That's
Cool.
the single.
Love it. One of my favorites.
When are you gonna have this release party?
Yeah, let's do it. Well, let's do it. I'm telling you. I just did one I just went to one in Franklin for a buddy of ours. So good, and what a turnout too. You know, I mean, just people love to go to places where they have a focus, and if it's your push and you have an hour and a half set of just talking and playing, a singer-songwriter showcase, it works. Sell your T-shirts. I mean, I bought 2 T-shirts with the discs, the whole bit. It went online. I bought the thing. I'm broke. It's great. It's great. But yeah, definitely. I don't know. Where'd you do it in the past?
Last one I did was at the listening room.
Good choice. Yeah, absolutely. Good people over there. Yeah. Chris Blair. Good people over there.
All right, Joe, I'm gonna take off. Man. I gotta get to the station.
All right, brother, man. Good times. Tell everyone who said, hey, how you doing? We'll give you a shout out as we close out the show. Good work, brother.
You got my number?
Thanks for filling us in, you know?
Hey, you got my number, man. Just hit me up whenever.
Well, let me know when your drone's up and running. Ready to rock and roll.
It's big, dude.
Yeah?
It's huge.
It's huge.
Whoa.
Let me know when it's ready.
Yeah, man. I'll have to rent a truck to bring it over.
I want to do a live broadcast feed of it on joepadula.com.
If there's a way that you guys can stream the
We'll
video
figure it
feed,
out.
I can
We will figure this out.
Nice.
be easy. I got spare antennas and everything.
I love it. We'll fly it over Cat West. It'll be great. Oh, here, quick, Chief, take a picture of Ernesto and Chris together.
With singing, I don't know about you.
Yeah, it was kind of
set on square, you know where to set it, and then if you could just bring it back in after you're done.
Yeah.
Ernesto, we need you for a picture.
Yeah, you were. You were. Yeah, on Sundays at my church, I volunteer to sing. There's places on the stage because it's not a very good sound system. You can't hear anything. And every time I'm like, well, sorry, if it wasn't on pitch. I can't help it. I couldn't hear it. So sorry. They have those little in-ear monitors, but the ones that they have, you have to stick it into like a stand thing. Yeah, but I hated those. They're not very good. No, so I found it was like, I'm just gonna do it without anything because it's easier than. They're so cheap, but
Clarksville's only show where talk radio meets live music. The Joe Padula Show, baby. Absolutely.
right, here we go. Yo. Good sound there, Courtney.
Thank you.
How can people get your music? What's the best way?
iTunes or CourtneyDickinson.com. I have a little store on
Yeah.
that website.
Go to the website.
Either
all
one.
right? I mean, she's got all the links up there to her social media too. All right, follow her on Facebook, like her on Instagram and Twitter. Believe me, you want to follow her. She is a hottie. I hope you don't mind me saying that. Do you?
No, it's
Do,
okay.
do you get hit on often? I mean, do people come up to you after shows, be like, "Hey, babe," you know, or stuff like that?
That happened more when I was 15 because I would always look
That's
older.
so
I always
weird.
looked older.
Okay.
And so, and when you're 15, when you play at some of these venues, you're supposed to be 18 or 21 to get in.
yeah.
That's
anyway.
right.
So they
The
assume
bar
you're
sometimes.
they assume you're that age.
Yeah.
But now I think I kind of push them away, not push them away, but I make it so they can. I guess.
That's
I
right.
don't know.
That's right. You're
We're at
anti-creepo
15.
right
You're just
now.
like you're just walking around, no big deal. And then,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, Sarah will go in your van.
No, not
You
that.
have candy.
You have candy? Oh my god. I love candy.
Nah, good for you. Good for you. Now, I mean, you got a great sound going on. You got a lot of things going on. Anything bad happening? Anything that's you would wish would not be going on? Yeah, I know. Put you on the spot. Sorry.
Not right now. There has been plenty of that, but
Do tell, and
actually
how'd you
right
handle
now-
it?
Yeah, what's one that stands out?
Oh gosh, probably this past summer I was on a radio tour when my grandmother passed away, and that was
Oh.
probably
That's
that
rough.
was the hardest.
Right.
But now everything's good. Everything's kind of
So you've been
Going
on
in a
other
good
radio
direction.
shows, right?
yeah. I did a radio tour, and
How much do they
August.
suck? I mean, radio sucks.
Some of them do, yeah.
I'm telling you,
Yeah.
I listen to other people, and I hear how they try and have conversation with musicians, and man, they just don't get it.
Well, some are like you have a list. I've been to some stations before where they have like a list, and it's just they ask you the questions on the list,
Right.
which is they're fine, you know. But sometimes people don't even know like your story and what they haven't done homework, I guess. On,
Yeah.
Do your
but-
research, okay? Stalk. Go stalk these people.
Go
Okay?
stalk.
That's what it's about.
That's what a good interview starts with.
But I mean, what do you see yourself in 5 years? What do you want? Where do you want the brand Courtney Dickinson to be? Because right now, here it is. You're making a name for yourself in Nashville. What's the next level?
Hopefully, my goal is just to be playing as many shows as possible and having more than 20 people in the room.
Yes,
having
agreed.
thousands. That'd be awesome.
Right.
My goal is just to be able to make a living really well off of music. I'm
Yeah.
not saying crazy amounts like some of these people make, but just to be able to make a living off of doing what I love.
Well, what are you going to school for?
Music business.
Okay, very good. Good combination. I'm glad you
So
didn't.
important.
Yeah, very
Yeah.
important. And you see in Sky, I mean, you've seen other bands out there where
Oh,
they
yeah.
just don't have the business side of it.
But they're amazing musicians.
Right.
You know, they want to focus on the creative stuff and just don't want to mess with social media, don't want to mess with management or booking. They just don't have time for it. They want to write good songs. You
Yeah.
know? So being well-rounded definitely puts you at an advantage.
Yeah, Courtney, how come your Facebook page isn't verified yet?
My Facebook page isn't verified.
Yeah, why don't you have the blue check yet?
Oh, I don't know.
You know what I mean?
I've always wondered that.
Right.
Yeah.
And I see some of these people with like 500 likes with the verification. I get pissed.
Yeah, I've always wondered that. I'm like, how do I get this verified? Like,
Ernesto, how do they do this? I mean, through that Facebook, let me tell you, it upsets me. Because, I mean, with our demographic and our following and our outreach, I want that blue check of verification.
Yeah.
And look at your numbers, too. I mean, look at your likes, over 11,000. There should be a verification.
I agree.
Yeah, the Facebook verification is the amount of fans and followers that you have, the amount of times that you post.
Right.
But they also do kind of like a background check, because anybody can have X amount of followers and then just not post anything.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's the verification process. And same thing with the live stream, the Facebook live stream.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Yeah.
Because when you get this verification check, you can go through your Facebook page and do live stream. It's them battling Periscope with Twitter.
I've seen that, yeah.
Yeah, so this is what Facebook's
Oh, yeah.
doing now, and I want it. I want to do. Don't get me wrong. This is great with the YouTube, what we do, okay?
Yeah.
But I want that live stream right through Facebook.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Oh, it's such a bigger audience.
And
such
then
a
it
bigger
posts
outreach.
it, and people can still go back and look at
Yes,
it like a YouTube link.
Right,
Yeah.
right. So we got to work on that. We'll Ernesto, you'll
Phase
be able to
two.
give her the information on how to apply for it. Okay, then that's what we'll do for you.
Well, thank you.
I'll be so pissed if they give it to you before us. I'll be so mad. I'll be like, yeah, Courtney, done with the show. You can go on the other crappy radio shows.
Oh.
But yes, I'm ready for another live song as we get ready to close out the show. And this is the big one.
This is the single, yes.
I'm excited about this. I mean, the song itself. What's the name of the song?
Young Forever.
Young Forever. Okay, and you put this together. Anyone you want to shout out?
Well, my producer and co-writer Eric Halbig and the other co-writer Jordan Mallory. We three wrote this song, and it was actually pretty quick, like 2 hours I think, and the song was done. But Eric Halbig did an amazing job on the production side and kind of finding the good parts of it to come out. So yeah.
Now, obviously, you're very proud of this song.
Oh, definitely, yeah. It's a new single.
When does it get released into the radio world?
The week of March 14th.
The week of March 14th, but we got a little live preview here.
Yes.
I'm very excited about that. All right. Thank you for making the trip up here.
Thanks for having me, yeah.
The treacherous weather, which closed down the schools here. That's why the kids are stupid today. Okay? This is why kids are dumb. Yeah, it's true because.
Hey, Georgia gets like a warning for snow, and there's like I think half an inch of warning it will have, and they close down the school.
Yeah.
Even if you get there saying, "Oh, we'll only get a fourth an inch today," they'll still close down school.
Guess what? 30 inches in New York, they're still going to school. You know what I mean?
Well, they've got snowplow teams up there.
It's all right. They're going to get together here. I saw the trucks going around the city of Clarksville with the water solution with the salt.
They did this morning.
Yeah, and they did very good. I even saw them yesterday going around in preparation of it.
Good.
Yeah, they salted the roads more this time than they did, what was it, 2 weeks ago?
When we needed it?
Right, when we needed it,
Really
right.
needed it,
Yeah, absolutely. And, but I'm looking forward to this. And again, CourtneyDickinson.com. All the links are on the Joe Padula Show Facebook page, pinned to the top. Oh, yeah, by the way, does any other radio show do posters like that?
No.
No. None. They suck.
You're a go-getter, Joe.
That's right. I'm patting myself in the back and it's hurting my wrist.
Yeah.
But yes, check her out, CourtneyDickinson.com. Here's her newest single. Courtney Dickinson.
I should probably get going right about now. Take the keys to my car and just peace out. You and this night are better than I imagined. Who knew your eyes could be such a distraction? You're like a magnet, gotta have it. No, it ain't like me. Come on, baby, let's be young. Forever tonight's the night. We won't be forgetting. Boy, you got me carefree, acting a little crazy. Now you got me thinking.
IMFan, CourtneyDickinson.com. All right, we gotta close out the show here, but Courtney, thank you guys for joining us here today. And,
Thank you for having me.
not only just showcasing your talent here, but yeah, having a conversation with us. I appreciate that.
It's always fun.
It's a good
always
time.
fun, yeah.
I mean, we talked about butts. Okay. Talked about politics, which goes hand in hand, and yeah, the Kardashians.
Same thing, same
I'm
thing.
telling you. The only thing we left out was the new tzatziki virus that's going around. What is it?
goodness.
Zika.
Yeah.
Yes,
Skeeters.
Zika. That's right.
Skeeters.
Tzatziki's a sauce that I like on my veggie delight at Subway.
Marcellus.
It's good, right. But Courtney, I barely know you, but I'm proud of you. Does that make sense? You know what I mean?
Yes, thank you.
And yeah, if anyone, any of those creepos with the van hit on you anymore, let me know.
I will.
Stay up for candy.
Yeah, stay away from the candy. Yeah, nice to you. But I'd like to thank Ted Crozier for coming on the show today.
Very cool.
Very cool job, sir. He hung out with us, talked about his past, his present, and yeah, what he wants to do if he gets elected to Circuit Court, Port 3.
What a past that guy has.
Yeah, no doubt.
Very connected, very cool family.
No doubt. Chris, the drone guy, Drone Chris, hanging out with us, filling us in on some of the goodies and some of the baddies of being a drone operator in today's day and age.
All the teenagers.
I wonder if you're gonna hook the guns up to them soon, fire them all. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they'll have gun control problems and
That's what I want. I want
drone
I
problems.
want a gun drone. A gun drone.
Gun drone.
Gun.
Pat, 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 paintball drone. I bet that'll be here first.
Hey, what'd you learn on the show today? And get Beavis in here too.
Beavis.
Come on in, Beavis.
The drone license, yes. You'll be 13.
Okay.
13 to drive a drone or fly a drone. That's right. Scott, what'd you learn today?
Darn it, Carol King is still alive.
Yeah, she's still going.
Still ticking.
She was going to be on our Celebrity Dead or Alive, but that was ruined.
Yeah, we looked it up. She's still alive.
Travis, what'd you learn today on the show? You should have learned not to reach over our guest's shoulder like that.
Improper form. Bad form. Bad
Sorry
form.
about it. Here, please. Lean in. Hurry up. The vaults.
Today I learned
Not how to
I didn't know the
play
voting was early tomorrow.
Yes.
And apparently bigger butts means you're healthier.
That's right. Very good. Very good. Very good. Not so many ups, okay? Not so many ups. Have confidence in him. He's our intern. We're teaching him how to be a broadcaster.
Yeah.
Yes. We got to get out of here, but Mark, what do we got next? The vowels?
That's right, Joe.
Yeah, we got the vowels coming up next. Chief AJ, nice job on directing today. Ernesto, always informative, no doubt about it. Producing major things happening, good times. Beavis, you'll get better. Day, always a pleasure. Sky, good to have you back in the chair. And yeah, Courtney, thank you so much for
Thank
doing
you
this.
for having me. Thank you.
All right, Clarksville, we got to get out of here. We'll see you at the Gilroy. We're going to be doing the Party with a Purpose with Yappy Hour. Yeah, you pet lovers, you dog owners, come and meet us at the Gilroy. We got a lot of stuff to give away. And and tomorrow we have the Newlywed Game.
Awesome.
The Swallows are on.
Yeah.
Saturday Sports Splash.
Yeah, Justin.
We got the owners of Journey's Eye, a new rustic store that sells collectibles at fair prices.
Very cool.
And also, we got the Yappy Hour people that are putting on the event tonight to be also the team.
Excellent.
Nate the Train coming this week.
Yeah, next week.
Next week.
Nate will be on next week.
Good deal.
All right, Clarksville, thank you. Appreciate everything. Stay safe. We'll see you tomorrow. Same time, same place. Joe Padula Show. WJZM 1400 AM. Absolutely.